What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of the True Big Blue Podcast with the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Yours truly, Big Pat Sports Talk and G Nation Inside Sports. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to go ahead and kick off the intro, and then we'll be back and we're going to talk about this offensive line, baby. Let's get it.
Welcome to New York Giants Full Access with Big Pat Sports Talk, where you get the latest and realest Giants news and content. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Want to talk your talk with Big Pat Sports Talk and become an official Big Blue Crew member? Hit the join button in the description. Wanna look fly? Is some Big Pat Sports Talk merch? Head over to the Big Pat Sports Shop and grab you some gear. The link is in the description.
New York Giants full access, all Giants, all the time. All right, Giants fans. New York Giants full access is now live. Enjoy the show.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Late show tonight. Not going to be too long tonight, but we are going to talk about this offensive line and how the new people that we brought here in the past couple of days. This is your guy, G Nation Inside Sports. One of his favorite topics is talking about the offensive line and how it needs to get better. So, who better than talk about the O line first than G Nation Inside Sports? What's up, James H? Thank you for tuning in. Jada God, Lucas, Iman, the originals. Thank you guys for tuning in. Michael R. Appreciate you guys. So, Lou, talk to the fans, man. We've had 3 offensive linemen sign. A man from the Falcons, 6'6", 345, plays tackle. We signed a man off the couch, Justin Pugh, and we re-signed Tyree Phillips back to the squad. What's going on, Wells? So how you think these guys will fill in for all the injuries we have on the offensive line so far?
Well, I mean, the only good thing I could say is Tyree Phillips has familiarity with the offense. So that's always a plus. You won't have to work too hard to get him up to speed as far as to what type of offense we're running. Is he the best lineman? No. Is he a workable piece? Yeah. You can use him in certain situations, play to his strengths, and he can be efficient in certain areas. But if you remember, I made a video, I believe, after week 1, where I said we need to go get Justin Pugh, Kessner, and I forgot the other guy's name.
I think Dalton Reisner was one.
Yeah, Reisner, Justin Pugh, and Lawson, I think it was.
No, Lyle Collins, I believe.
But when Justin Pugh was here the first go round, he was decent. He wasn't horrible. He wasn't good. He was serviceable. He was a serviceable lineman. My thing is, while I'm glad that we're attempting to make some changes at the offensive line, do we have a coach that can train these guys. Because it seems like no matter who we bring in, he can't teach him how to block a stunt or a twist. So my question is no longer is it the offensive line. I'm looking directly at the offensive line coach. Because you can't tell me that every one of these guys that came from another NFL team or from another college program were never taught to pick up a stunt or a twist.
That's very true, man. Um, I don't understand it how they can never pick up a stunt, like ever, especially on the right side of the
Third
line.
stringers stunting on our linemen.
Right, and getting in there scot free. Tudo, Big Dash. If you want to come on the show, put the link in the chat for you. Ain't seen you in a minute. Hope you're doing well, especially with your new move to your new place in Arizona. I do believe that's where you moved to. Mally Mile.
Move to the desert, nigga. You crazy?
Right. Mally Mile. He said Molly Mall. He says, "What's up, fellas? As a Dallas fans, I enjoy y'all channel. Keep doing y'all thing. Hey, appreciate it, man. Cowboys fans like the channel. We doing something right." Michael R. He says, "I'm feeling next year when it comes to the O line. Pay for good vets. Don't draft. You just don't know what you're gonna get. Use those picks for other pieces." Let's talk about that, Lou, because you're definitely one of the guys that say, "Hey, if we draft 6 offensive linemen, you're good." So
I mean,
I'm in a realm of we just need to get some veteran offensive linemen and hope Azudu, McKeithen, John Michael Schmitz, Evan Neal, hopefully those guys can learn from those guys and we can get those guys up to par. Give me a new O-line coach and give me some old fellas on this offensive line and let's see what we got. Because it seems like the old fellas that we're bringing in are actually doing pretty good. Justin Pugh played 2 spots for us. Yes, they say they gave him 2 sacks, but I think he played very well at left tackle for us. We're better, not very well, but better than what we've seen.
he's coming fresh off the couch, so he's gonna
Yeah.
whiff on a few plays when you coming straight off the couch. But at this point, I mean, I'm not sold on the free agency signings. We haven't had good luck with that. If you look at Nate Solder, uh, Glowinski, Feliciano, what was the other one? The guy that we got rid of.
Oh man, Patrick Omame, and
Yeah, you
we've
know,
had so many guys here. Billy Price.
we had 2 good ones that were decent, and we got rid of them. Zeitler
Yep.
and Remmers,
Yep. We got rid of them.
and we kept the bums. And I'm not even gonna say bums because at this point, like I said earlier, I'm looking at the coach. I'm looking at Bobby Johnson directly, specifically, in his face, calling you out on this video, sir. You should be fired. A lot of people might not agree with that statement or whatever, but you've had Evan Neal now. This is his 2nd season. You had Glowinski for 2 seasons. You had Bredesen for 2 seasons. You've had Azudu. You've had McKeithen. You've had all of these linemen you've had for 2 seasons. And in 2 years, you ain't been able to teach these guys to pick up a stunt or a twist?
Not a damn thing.
You're not an offensive line coach. I'm sorry. 2 seasons and not one of you guys could block a stunt or a twist, but the guy who came straight out of college could pick up the stunt? Yeah. You gone. That's just me.
Yeah, it's tough, man, because we've put so much draft capital into this offensive line.
Yeah.
Just with the new regime alone, we've put Azudu, McKeithen, Evan Neal. That's 3 guys right there.
John
Then
Michael
the guy,
Smith.
yeah, oh yeah, that's 4. That's 4. That's 4 offensive linemen.
In 2 drafts.
And you mean to tell me that we got to go into this draft and pick more offensive linemen?
We need to draft 2 offensive linemen, coach.
Like, how much draft capital? How much draft capital are you going to put into your offensive line, man?
Can we draft an offensive line coach from a college program somewhere?
You could definitely pay him. You ain't got to draft him. You could just go pay him, and it don't count against the salary cap. But this is the question I want to ask the chat, and you too, is Lou. How much draft capital do we continue to put into this offensive line? I see Afghanistan. He popped up. What's going on, Afghanistan? Iman, what's going on? He says until it gets fixed. I mean, okay, let's picture this. Picture this. We're the number 4 or 5 pick, and you have the choice between Marvin Harrison Jr. or the offensive tackle from Penn State, who's an absolute monster.
Is
I
he a right
believe he's going to
tackle
be
or
a
left
good tackle. Huh?
Is he a right tackle or a left tackle?
He plays both. He could play either. He was All-American at both spots.
If he's a
So
right tackle, I'm taking the right tackle.
so you're going to take the right tackle over Marvin Harrison Jr., who's going to be, I think he's going to be Justin Jefferson with more speed and bigger strength. Dash, what's good, Dash?
What's going on, fellas?
Simply because, what up, Dash? Simply because Evan Neal still hasn't got his footwork right. He's still leaning off balance. And now you got Pugh over there on the left side, who is serviceable, but he's not our bookend tackle. He's not our Andrew Thomas. So you can't have two liabilities at the tackle position.
We don't have two liabilities at the tackle position. We got Andrew Thomas at left tackle.
Until Thomas come back, we do.
Yeah, but I think Tyree Phillips can fill that swing tackle role going into the future. But let me ask Dash real quick the same question. You're at number 5, and you got the tackle from Penn State, who we all know is going to be a monster. I haven't got his name correct yet, but he's going to be a monster. And you got Marvin Harrison Jr. Who you taking?
I got to ask you a question first. Is Bobby Johnson still the coach?
Hell no.
See, that's the catalyst for me. I'm not wasting no pick. I'm not wasting no picks if Bobby Johnson is still the coach.
Exactly.
So I'm still taking Marvin Harrison. I think I'm still taking Marvin Harrison.
I'm taking Marvin Harrison, bro.
I think that's
Can you imagine him in his offense? Marvin
Yeah.
Harrison, you know how much that opens up the offense? With Marvin Harrison Jr. out there, he's going to command a double team day one. And normally I don't say that about guys coming out of college, but I know a monster when I see one. That dude's an absolute monster, bro.
Yeah, he built
you see the speed that dude has at 6'4"? That's crazy.
Here's my deal. Like, we all know his pops. His pops was only like 5'9". Where's all his height coming from?
No, his pops was 5'11", 6 foot.
Marvin Harrison
was
Harrison was
like 6 foot. Yeah, he was like 6 foot, 5'11", 6 foot.
Yeah, he only weighed 160 pounds, and I guess.
Yeah.
Body, allegedly.
I ain't hear nothing about that. Don't know nothing about that.
Allegedly.
Yeah. But how many times are we gonna take linemen over a premier weapon on the outside? Yeah, see, Marvin Harrison was 6 foot. Yeah, I knew he wasn't that short because him and Reggie Wayne were like around the same height.
That's crazy. He just looks smaller. I guess
the height came from the milkman.
If he didn't look like his dad in the face, maybe I would believe that.
They look just like him.
Yeah, he looked just like his pops.
Mini me.
So yeah, Marvin must be the runt.
Explain to me, Lou, why you would take that tackle over Marvin Harrison. Let me give you the weapons that we would have. Marvin Harrison Jr., Jalen Hyatt, Darren Waller, Wan'Dale Robinson.
Because I don't give a damn if you got 6 Usain Bolts. If they can't block long enough to get this man's eyes up the field to see them, it ain't gonna make a difference.
Lou, I hear what you're saying,
It ain't
And
gonna make a difference. Listen, the oldest adage in football, the oldest phrase, football is a game that's won in the trenches. That is one of the oldest phrases ever uttered in football.
I
Our
mean, but
trenches, our trenches at this point ain't even a trench. It ain't a dugout. It ain't a trench. This shit is a line in the sand.
to me, like when you look at Evan Neal coming out was a top prospect. This guy out of Notre Dame is a top prospect. If you don't have
Did not
the
want
correct
him.
coaching,
I wanted a Cam McQuanu. I said every problem that he has, I said it before we
Aqua,
drafted him.
listen, I like the Quano too, but he was struggling. He had some of the same struggles.
Every deficiency that Evan Neal has, I pointed out before the draft.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. You got the zoom in. There it is.
But
So
Now,
you're not willing to go and get a veteran right tackle. Hell, you could put Pugh at right tackle and move Evan Neal inside. You see what I'm saying?
man, it has to happen. By like we all saw it, but it has to happen now. It has to happen.
yeah, I have no more faith in Evan Neal. I have absolutely no faith in Bobby Johnson at all.
Yeah, it's gone, Lou.
And
Yeah,
It's
Bobby
gone.
Johnson is gone. I don't
his name
have
shouldn't be
any
OG
faith in him,
Bobby
bro.
Johnson. It should be unemployed Bobby Johnson.
That's a
Right.
fact.
But I want you to see this monster in action.
Pause.
That's also the case. On first down, McCord drops it off to Marvin Harrison Jr. He'll turn it up and pick up a first down.
That dude is Justin
Second
Jefferson,
down and
just
7.
taller, stronger,
Far
and
side
faster.
throw, caught, and it's Harrison.
Yeah, but according to Dash and other Giants fans, DJ won't be able to
McCord
get
off
him the
first
ball
down.
because DJ
Looking,
sucks. So, I mean,
goes deep. McCord, wide open receiver, caught. Harrison and
Man, we
Marvin Harrison Jr.
say what? I'm on the what?
I said,
McCord, pump
according to
fake,
Dash and
looks,
various other
sideline,
Giants fans,
caught.
DJ
Harrison
won't be able
Jr.
to get him the
again.
ball
He'll
because
dive
DJ
forward
sucks.
again.
Because Dash is on
Stopped
the
at the
DJ
11.
bashing train now.
Trader
I didn't bash him. I just said right now at this point in time, I don't care who the hell's back there. I just want to win games.
And that ball thrown
Well, I'll tell
high,
you what,
and
I got
rather
a
than
hot
just
take
trying
for
to
you.
get himself
Giants gonna
inbounds,
win
he
the
not
next
only
8 games and
catches
we're gonna
it,
be
and young
9-5.
quarterbacks generally make mistakes by forcing throws
That'd be
down the field.
fantastic.
Second
Giants
and
win the next
33.
8
He'll
games
force
in
this
a
one
row,
down the
and we're gonna be 9-5.
field.
Watch what I tell
Over
you.
the shoulder.
I would love
And
that.
it's caught.
I'm just trying to get through these next 3 weeks.
And then I'm gonna come out here with this same shirt on when we 9-5, and I'll be like, y'all go ahead and get your merch. Get your 11-6
Man,
merch.
I don't know, y'all. Jerry
Nah,
Rice's son is pretty good, but he ain't Marvin Harrison.
Marvin Harrison Jr. is a beast. We all see
Hold
that.
on, Jerry Rice got another son?
Jerry Rice, you know his son play at USC, Brendan Rice.
He said, hold up, Jerry
But
Rice.
that's not. But I thought he had an older son too that came out, but he wasn't Jerry at all. So there's
No,
another son.
this is the good one.
Okay.
Almighty Finesse, thank you for tuning in. Man Cave, thank you for tuning in. Nico, thank you for tuning in. Rizzo, I know you was in the building. That was he said that was I forgot. Yeah, I think he said it was big. Was it yeah, here we go. Yeah, King Blue. What's going on, King Blue? Went to a whole nother avatar on us. Deception, what's going on? Thank you.
Yes.
James Hollister, thank you for tuning in. Man Cave, he says you take Marvin Harrison because he has to be accounted for as a number one receiver, as well as Barkley and Waller would get more attention, putting less stress on the O
He
line.
won't be here next year.
I don't
Who?
think Barkley will be here
Barkley will not be a
next year.
Giant next year.
Yeah.
Think it's a money thing?
No, Barkley will not be a Giant next year.
Hey, yeah, that's true. Speaking of Tudo, he says, please, everyone in the chat, including all the ninjas hiding in the back patio, please go to Big Pat Sports Talk shop and get something nice at that link. Click that link, and I'm gonna
Shout
show
out
you
to
something
Tudo.
else besides that link.
Shout out to
Sponsored by the
Tudo.
Big Pat Sports Shop. What's going on, Big Pat Sports Talk fans? And welcome to Big Pat Sports
Take the
Shop, man.
comment
We
down.
got
Can't see your
merch.
store with the comment up.
We got merch now, man. 15% off everything, man. We have everything that you need as a sport Big Pat Sports Talk fan. Man, we got shirts, we got bags, we got hoodies, we got mugs, even aprons. So go ahead, click on that, what you're looking for, get that hoodie, get whatever color you want to get, whether it's red, whether it's blue, whether it's navy, whether it's green, whether it's black. Add it to the cart, and we got you. And that's it, man. Go purchase Big Pat Sports Talk merch and support the family, man. And welcome to Big Pat Sports Talk. Thank you for your support. Man.
But yeah, Barkley won't be here next year. When you're on the 1 yard line with 2 seconds left and a touchdown wins you the game, and you opt to keep the ball in the hands of your backup quarterback, not your starting quarterback, your backup quarterback. You trust your backup quarterback to throw the ball more than you trust your number one running back to run 1 yard. That did it for me. Barkley will not be here next year. I promise you.
But
I
Lou,
gotta talk to you about that, Lou.
That was some
but
Because
but Lou,
I think you're jumping the gun a little bit, brother.
That was some Marshawn Pete Carroll shit right there.
I think you're jumping the gun a little bit, man.
I think they had the right play call just because of what happened in the first half. We it wasn't guaranteed for us to get a yard regardless.
You could have cut a back sneak.
You throw the alley oop to Waller. That's what they did exactly what they were supposed to do, and it was pass interference, and it didn't get called.
You know they don't call nothing for us. These refs are biased as hell. Run the ball. Run the damn man. I was so mad, bro.
The end of the second half, we ran the ball, even though it was a mistake. We ran the ball, and you saw how they shut it down.
Right. We didn't even get much yardage until the fourth quarter with those two big runs from Barkley. But I like to let y'all talk to Mr. E, the chosen one. Thank you for tuning in, bro. Give us a
Hey,
little
what's
bit of your
going
time
on, my
tonight.
favorite
What's going
people?
on?
Salute, Big Dash. What's up, baby?
What's going on, E?
It ain't nothing, man. Been too long, brother. Lou,
It's been a
what up,
while.
fam? Yes,
What up,
sir.
what up,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Getting it together, Big Pat, man. I just want to say what's up. Thanks for sending the StreamYard link. Yo, your boy Mello trying to make it happen too, bro. I don't know if you you sent the StreamYard link to him or not. You know what I mean? But he definitely wanted to tune in, show some love and support. I even tweeted it out myself, let people know what's going on right now, man. Support you doing your thing.
We still got 2 rooms available. So
Yeah, it's in the chat, right?
I don't know if Pat sent the StreamYard out to everybody, of course, but the link is definitely there.
People come in on this one.
Yeah.
We normally don't do the calling on this one, but since we're not gonna be letting so many people on the football games, I guess we'll be doing it on here.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Dang, what's Mello? Hold on.
It's at
Hey.
Mellow Wick.
Hey, Lou,
Hey,
when y'all guys heading out for the game?
The game is the 29th. We're gonna be in Jersey 27th, 28th, 29th, and the 30th.
Okay. I don't know why I thought it was this game you were supposed to be out there, but
Yeah, I'll definitely be in the building, Lou. Just let me know where y'all at. Of course, we on air right now. We get all that information. Pat, I give you everything that you need on, the conversation from me.
Hey, listen, especially back home. I'm going back home. I wish it was.
yeah, that is.
That's
That
what's up.
is
I'll be staying in the Carlsbad area. I'll be around there.
Okay. Yeah, we ain't gonna be far from the stadium at all.
Yeah. I'm like 5 minutes away.
Tommy, what's going on? So I asked a question to the panel earlier before you got on Either Chosen. Definitely want to hear your what you got to say about this actual topic. I put the hypothetical out there. We got the number 5 pick, and the top tackle on the board, which is the guy from Penn State for Shanu, I think that's his last name, for Shanu. The best tackle is on the board, and Marvin Harrison Jr. is on the board. Who you taking?
That's you shouldn't ask me that, Pat.
You talking to
You
a former
shouldn't
wide
ask me that.
receiver.
You shouldn't ask me that. Pat. It ain't. I apologize. We got to go with Junior. We
See
got
what
to
I'm
go with
saying?
Junior.
You
We
talk
got
about
to go with Junior.
a
Oh
fellow
man.
6'4" wide receiver there,
We,
rooting for the 6'4" wide receiver.
yo, we gotta go to Junior, bro. And I'm gonna tell you why. I am hurt, and I just can't get with the draft process no more. I don't know what it is. Maybe I got PTSD, whatever the case may be. But I just don't care no more about drafting these guys. I'm into this whole free agency bit where a guy is at least proven, and if we got to spend a little money or whatever to get what we need, and I'm not saying we don't draft nobody. Come on now, because we just got JSN, we did draft Andrew Thomas, but the fact that we just can't get it right, and we've allocated so many funds to this, I just don't want to do it no more in that way, pause. But I definitely know if we get Marvin Harrison Jr., hypothetically speaking, that talent alone, you ain't got the block for that much, brother. And I'm just rolling with that.
And
I'm rolling with that right there.
I'm gonna be 100. Now you look at all the names we got to pay in the next 3 to 4 years. All the guys that we brought in here, we're gonna have to pay in order to keep.
Now, who do you feel we keep, though, Lou?
Let's say Wandale Robinson and Jalen Hyatt for starters.
Well,
2
Jalen
years
Hyatt's
from
not
now.
going to be for 4 years, and
Yeah,
Wandale
he's not going to
Robinson
be for
is
Warmington and not for 2. And Wandale is not for 2
yeah.
more.
All right. Now, let's say we go get Marvin Harrison. In another 4 years, we're gonna be deciding whether we pick up his 5th-year option or we give him a contract, right?
Right.
So that'll be 3 years in a row. Wandale in 2, Jalen Hyatt in 4, and this guy, and then JMS the year in between
Actually,
Hyatt and Wandale.
actually, we would have Marvin Harrison Jr. for 5 because we would pick up his 5th-year option.
Barring he doesn't get hurt or ruin
Mm-hmm.
his career. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? God forbid.
Right.
God forbid. Not wishing that on anybody. I'm just saying these things happen. But
Right.
you get all these star wide receivers. You got a quarterback with a hurt neck who they can't protect. He's had 2 neck injuries. You go spend all that money, you get these wide receivers, in week 2, he breaks his damn neck. And you got a shitty O-line. What good did it
I
do us?
mentioned free agency,
You see
which
what I'm
is
saying?
always before the draft.
My thing is, yes, we've allocated a lot of money to offensive linemen. I'm with you on that. Stop getting these offensive linemen. How about we fire this fucking bum, unemployed Bobby Johnson, okay, and get a real lineman coach? Because at this point, I can't point the finger at nobody else but him. Like I said earlier, it's been 2 years you've had these guys, and neither one of them could block a stunt or a twist. 2 seasons you've been the coach. None of them could block a stunt or a twist, except for the guy who just came from college.
But that doesn't stop you from still drafting that wide receiver though.
Right.
I don't think Lou realizes what that dude does, man.
I know we need a number 1 wide receiver. Whatever you name, you put on him. It can be a healthy Odell Beckham before all the injuries. It could be a
I know where
healthy
Lou going.
DeAndre Hopkins. It could be Larry Fitzgerald in his prime. These linemen suck goat balls in the desert on a hot summer day. And it's all because of Bobby Johnson.
Okay,
Okay.
so you
Yeah,
get rid of
yeah.
Bobby Johnson, you get some good coaching in here, but you still get Marvin like, and I agree with you, because when I first hopped on you, Paul, you were saying all of these guys that we drafted or picked up, they can't all suck. Like all these linemen, they can't all be this bad. There's no way possible. It has to be the coaching, and I'm 100% with you on that one. So, but in with Pat's question, I said if it's Marvin Harrison Jr. versus the offensive tackle, I'm taking Marvin Harrison Jr. Not 10 times out of 10, but at least 9 times out of 10. I got to do it.
So
I got to do it.
even if we do that, okay. Now, You got Jalen Hyatt, who's going to be our number one for right now until we get Marvin Harrison, right?
Okay.
So that'll be your number one and your number two receiver.
Okay.
Marvin Harrison number one, Jalen Hyatt number two. Wandell probably be your slot receiver, right?
Mhm.
And then you got Darren Waller. So you got 4 superstars that can catch the ball. Barring some miracle, Barkley stays here. You got 4 superstars that can catch the ball, 1 that can run and catch. You got a quarterback with a banged up neck and an offensive line that couldn't block a damn cold. You're still in the same situation.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're in the same situation now with Pugh and them. To be honest with you,
Gonna make a difference. He's definitely gonna be better than Izudu, Glowinski, Bredesen, and Feliciano for sure. All of them guys he's got beat.
but what if Bobby Johnson is the reason that this offensive line sucks, and if for some reason we put Evan Neal at guard and we can get a veteran right tackle like a Lyle Collins, or even put Pugh out there, and let's just say McKeithen or Zudu are better because Bobby Johnson are gone.
Yeah, but they. What?
You said
Joshua
what?
Zudu's gone. We got rid of Joshua Zudu today.
No,
He's on IR. He's on IR.
We didn't get cut him. He's on IR. He's injured.
It's a toe.
Then get rid of his ass. I'm tired of these injury-prone ass dudes. Ojolari got to go. Zudu got to go. If DJ hurt his neck one more damn time, he got to go. I'm tired of this shit. If you can't stay healthy, I don't want you.
So how you feel about
You know
Barkley?
what? Yeah, I was about to. There you see,
I was
Dash.
going to say that. What about Barkley?
I was just about to go, Dash.
Hey,
that
Lou,
was my
your mic
next
is
thought.
low. Lou, your mic is low.
Across the board, bro. I'm fair across the board. I'm equal. I don't like people equally. I think animals are better than humans. So you can call me a racist because I don't like the human race.
Animals are absolutely more loyal than people. You can say that for sure.
I've never had a dog try to steal my wallet, try to screw my girl, borrow some shit and never give it back.
It eat your food. It eat your food though.
Shoot, humans will eat your food too. But
damn right.
I don't know. Hey, NYG, man, welcome to the show. You kind of quiet over there.
Yo, what's good? Now I'm just
What do you
listening
think
to
about
y'all.
that whole situation, bro? I'm gonna ask you the same question. Marvin Harrison Jr. or the best right tackle at pick 5? They're both on the board. Who you taking?
Oh, I'm taking Marvin Harrison Jr.
See what I'm saying?
And just for the record, sorry, NYG, just so y'all know, we're gonna win the next 8 games and we're gonna be 9-5, and then I'm gonna tell y'all to go cop y'all merch. 11-6 is still the number.
Well, if that happens, this whole question is
Good Lord, irrelevant.
because Marvin Harrison Jr. is going top 5 for sure.
And before you, I'm sorry, I will say before you go, shout out to NYG, man. The early Sunday games, you calling those games is fantastic, brother. I was tuned in for the first one you did, what I think was the first one, and then last week too, man. Shout out to you for those, man.
Definitely, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you too, E, and of course, man, you too, Pat, Lou, everybody in the building, man. But to answer your question, Pat,
available, E. You need to jump on that and call NYG22. We got another room, bro. You ain't gonna find a cheaper price to come out there and join us for the block party, bro.
You already
we
know.
actually got
After the show, you already know what time it is.
I'll talk to y'all about that later.
Oh, no, that's a brother. I made a promise to you. That's a done deal. All I'm going to do is let the missus know. Listen, I love you, but you know what it is.
Bro, it's $250 at a prime location. You can't beat that. $250 for the whole weekend. You can't beat that, bro.
Nah, not at all.
Yo, one more plug. Before I answer your question, the NFL draft. Definitely contact me if you guys are trying to go to the NFL draft. I have
where is it this year, King?
Amazing deal. Yeah, it's in Detroit, but I have an amazing deal in the hotel already.
Detroit.
All right, I'll talk to y'all about that on camera too.
We're gonna be 8 deep at 8 Mile. No, let me stop.
Yeah, we better
But yeah,
be 8
since
deep.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I'm making sure we might be able to have some legal toys.
I got
Exact
family
with
up
us.
there. I got
All right.
family in every hood. We good.
But go ahead, NYG.
But nah, speaking of the draft, yeah, I'm taking Marvin Harrison Jr. Look, man, this line, we talk about the line, but really, is the line bad or is it injured? You know, you got to think about Andrew Thomas, a stellar left tackle. You do have some issues at guard, but you got John Michael Smith at center. If you can get a veteran like Pugh or whoever in free agency this upcoming year
We signed
to
Pew.
we did? Okay,
Yeah,
I missed that. All
Pew's
right,
on the
cool.
roster.
Cool. All right, bet then. I'm putting Pugh at right tackle. I'm sorry, Evan Neal, you have to start transitioning him to be a guard, you know, because it's not working out, man. It's not working out. And we can point the finger at Bobby Johnson, you know what I'm saying? But how about pointing the finger at Mike Kafka in this play calling? You know, because I think the line was actually playing better with Pugh in it. You know what I'm saying? So if you can get Pugh and you can get Andrew Thomas, at least I feel like you can get this line to be average. And that's all we need to take advantage of Hyatt, take advantage of Darren Waller, take advantage of maybe Marvin Harrison Jr. So I understand what Lou is saying. And, you know, we tired of the O-line questions, man, but I really don't think it is as bad as we think it is. You know what I'm saying? We just need to do some shuffling and basically, you know what I'm saying, move Evan Neal up out of that left right tackle spot and put a veteran there.
Well, you absolutely right though, because you know, this was that last year of him proving himself that he can play a tackle, and he's not doing it. So you kick him in. You kick him inside. It seems like the reasonable thing to do.
I'll
Yeah,
be
I agree
honest
with
with
that.
you.
I'm not
If
mad at that at all. I could agree with everything there. My thing is, even if we go get a new offensive line coach right now, and it turns out that Bobby Johnson was 100% the problem, and within 2 weeks, that new coach has this offensive line looking stellar, right? If you do that, and you go get a Marvin Harrison, I'm all for it. If you slide Neal into guard, and you put Pugh at right tackle, and everything starts working out, great. Now, you go get that wide receiver at number 5. What's your next step?
it's
Because
not like we don't have any draft picks after that. I'm just saying.
no, that's what I'm talking about. In the draft, what's your next step? Because if you take your wide receiver at number 5, and based on this scenario, the O-line is somewhat figured out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you get your star receiver at 5, what's the next biggest problem we have? Is Barkley still going to be here? Do we go for a running back with that second round pick? Do we get a defensive end because Ojolari stays hurt?
Yeah, you gotta go edge.
Yeah,
you gotta go
would
edge. Yeah, because if we don't have Barkley, we might have a pick. Because we don't have Barkley, I think they trade him at the trade deadline. We probably get like a second round pick for him at the
I'm
very
about
least.
to bring up something crazy right now because I thought y'all was going to talk about it. So let me say this right here.
Quarterback.
We start looking for a Dorian replacement too.
Yeah.
Talked about that the day before yesterday.
This time.
Yeah.
You got
This
Fry,
time.
you got Banks, you got Hawkins, you got Pinnock, you got Belton. You got enough guys back there where you can get rid of Adoree and get some trades.
I'm not willing to give up on Trey Hawkins just yet. And if Cordell Flott starts to play like he's playing right now in the slot, I think I'm good.
You think you're good with that?
I think I'm good at corner next year.
But I'm a package. I'm gonna trade Adoree. I'm gonna try to throw Darnay Holmes in there too. You'll get a bundle like Progressive.
There go the trade value going down right there.
Right.
Adoree and Darnay.
Darnay is gonna bring the trade value down.
That's the trade value going down right there. As soon as you mention his name.
I think the guy you need to think about moving is Xavier McKinney. And this is something I said last year. When it was between him and Julian Love, you know, and a lot of people, I got a lot of slack for this, man, because people were like, hey, man, you can't take Xavier McKinney over Julian Love. It's something about McKinney where I don't think he's a fit for the New York Giants. He's not into it for some reason. And I don't know if it's the hand injury that's still bothering him or what it is, man. But dude ain't playing aggressive at all. You know what I'm saying? Taking bad angles. And it just seems like he's
trying to strip the ball and get turnovers. He's only worrying about his stats. He's not playing team ball.
Right. And that's
but what happened to his instinctual game, the organic part of what he does best? What happened to that, fellas? If we're going to talk about it, then let's talk about it. His center field skills are deteriorating, bro. What's going on?
Right in front
He's a
of
better
our eyes.
safety than he's a better strong safety than free safety. When did that happen?
He's not even tackling well to be a better strong safety.
Exactly.
This is what I'm saying.
Like I don't. He's not doing anything. To be honest, he's not good in coverage right now. From what I'm seeing, I don't know. Maybe I need to see a little, like 3 or 4 more games before I write him off.
I thought I knew what was going on. I thought because they coached turnovers for so long, they made it an emphasis. I thought maybe that was the deal. But even after that, like after the first couple of losses, you realize it ain't about going in there and stripping the ball. You got to play aggressive. You got to play the way that you used to play. And I don't know what it is right now. I mean, I can't put my finger on it. Pause.
Yeah, he was tackling better last year with one hand.
And think about it like this, right? I think we all can agree to this, right, gentlemen? The potential that he displayed his rookie year and his second year, right, before getting hurt. He's in his third year, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the potential he displayed in his rookie year and his second year before getting hurt, he was trending towards a Pro Bowl level.
Wait a minute, this is year 4.
Yeah, okay, right. So,
this is year 4.
Right.
Yeah.
So the 2 years that he showed us what he could do, and third year before he got his hand hurt, he was on a Pro Bowl trending level. He was projecting to be a Pro Bowler. How do you go from projected Pro Bowler to toilet bowl washer? I need to know what's going on.
That toilet bowl washing.
You know, with the big brush. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's an old school big brush.
Yeah, the big brush. I need to know, fellas, and I'm asking a real question in a satirical way, but I'm asking you guys, how
your mic went out. Are you
we lost him?
Yeah, you're in the Matrix, E.
He said, how?
Yeah, right.
Right.
But yeah, I think McKinney actually has.
Ask that question again, E. You had went into the Matrix.
All right. What I was asking you, gentlemen, is how do you go from a Pro Bowler to a toilet bowl washer? And I know I'm talking in a satirical way, but my question is, does a hand take away your instincts for ball hawking? Does a hand take away your ability to help out your cornerbacks? Does your hand take away your ability to scan the field and make sure a quarterback doesn't get a deep pass off on you with an angle being taken wrong? A hand does all of that?
I got an idea.
I'll tell you what will. Some people ain't cut from the same cloth as us right here on this panel. Every one of us probably spent classes that we skipped sitting in the lunchroom snapping on each other. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you big, your mama's so fat. Like, we did that shit for hours, right? We got tough skin.
All
Shit
day.
you say don't bother us, right? Some people ain't built like that. He got hurt. The New York fan base went on a tirade, cut him. Oh, he should have known better. He was stupid. He was irresponsible. Why was he four-wheeling? Everybody got on his case. Probably got in his head. Probably got in his feelings because we got a bunch of emotional, soft-ass dudes running around nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So he probably was like, you know what? Let him trade me. I don't even want to be here no more. I won't deal with this fan base.
I don't mean to intercept, but Lou, after he came back with the hand injury, the dude still was playing hard. He was balling. He tackled TJ Hawkinson with one arm.
I got a different idea. I think, in all honesty, I think it's the pressure. It's the pressure of it being a contract year, him wanting to make money. He ain't playing. He's thinking too much. I think he's thinking too much. He's trying to pad it, not necessarily pad his stats, but he's trying to build up himself, his I guess not his repertoire, but trying to build up his case to get top money as a safety. And right now, it's not looking like that. I think the money has something to do
Absolutely.
with it.
I think that's
You know what's crazy?
exactly what it is.
Pressure.
And you know what's crazy? I never thought the day that I would see Julian Love be more of a priority than Xavier McKinney. He may not get Julian Love money right now the way he playing.
Right. And I think when the Giants told him that they would not talk to him about a contract until after the season,
Yeah.
that's when he started making those stupid cryptic tweets
Yep.
and looking like he listening to Rod Wave all day, every day.
Color that shit one color too.
That shit's been like that
Yeah.
since college, man. I listen. I don't know
Yeah,
what it is.
but it's time. It's time. Grow up. Feel me?
Yeah.
Like that ain't a brand.
But here, you know what's
Nobody
crazy
doing
about
that
it?
in the States.
Not only is it a different color, it's a different length too. The blonde side shorter than the black side. Did you see that? You
Yeah,
guys
that's
notice
what
that?
I'm saying.
It's crazy.
Like you
It's crazy.
branding that. Ain't nobody rocking that in New York. Ain't nobody
doing it at all.
representing that in the stance. Right. Ain't nobody buying like wigs to be like, I'm a McKinney fan. Remember how they used to do that with Odell Beckham? You'll see people buy like the wigs and be in the stance, acting like they Odell Beckham. As a matter of fact, kids started changing their hairstyle to the
Yeah, I'm about
faux
to say,
hawk
forget
just because of
wigs.
that, man.
They
Yeah, you
was
feel
doing
me?
it for
Like
real.
ain't nobody feeling that half, you know what I'm saying? Half man, half
Odell
amazing.
had grown men rocking that
Facts.
hairstyle.
That's
Grown
a
men
fact, bro.
with the
That is a
ramen.
fact.
They had
It's
the
time.
ramen on their head.
Yeah, right.
What's crazy
It's
though
time.
is McKinney should actually be producing, and Wink Martin does. He is the
Absolutely.
perfect fit for this defense, and I don't get it. It's got to be like you said. It's got to be more than. It's got to be more than that, right?
That's what it
That's
is.
why.
He can't handle it. And then they took the green dot from him. So like
he wasn't helping out with nothing.
I mean, listen, but you're absolutely right though. He went from being somebody that we needed to bring back to the team to somebody that's expendable.
Facts.
And then now we talk about trade value. What is his trade value now, really?
Come on now.
He's hurting everything.
So let's play
Even though
GM.
last game was better though. Last game was better.
Right.
But the whole
play
defense
GM.
played better.
Right? Let's play GM right now, and I'm gonna go across the board. Pat, Lou, Dash, NY, in that order. What is his trade value? What do we get back for Xavier McKinney right now?
The highest, a third rounder.
Hell no.
Fourth round.
Ain't nobody feeling that right now.
4th round pick.
I'm in that zone.
Somebody can coach him up in their system. I'm telling you. Listen, we
The
thought
fifth rounder. Lord have mercy.
We thought Evan Ingram didn't have no trade value.
He didn't.
He didn't. He was free agent signing.
And look what's about to happen.
He had
He
to go
needed
over
to
there and
change the
prove
scenery
that
though.
though.
Yeah. They gave him that little BS 1 year deal. He got that 1 year deal.
Who made a video about this not too long ago? It was somebody from the Big Blue Crew. It was like, ain't y'all tired of seeing us get rid of players and them going and shining somewhere else? Because we can't coach them up.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yo, you see what Dalvin Tomlinson is doing over there in Cleveland?
Balling.
Should we traded who's the dude we traded away to the
BJ
to
Hill.
BJ Hill.
Cincinnati Bengals for Billy freaking Price.
And BJ Hill is over there killing it. Been killing it since they got him.
Then we traded Kevin Zeitler.
Yeah, and he still got some gas left in the tank too.
For Ben Bredesen.
Sold the sorry ass.
I remember when we let go Romeo Okwara to the Lions. He went over there.
You know what? The only person that didn't do good is Lorenzo Carter.
Apple. Well, Lorenzo Carter and
Eli Apple's another one.
Slave of the Bengals. But yeah, Lorenzo Carter didn't do nothing over there with the Falcons. Is he still in the league?
I don't know.
Man, old Shane Zimenez are gone. And we were counting on those guys to be an edge rusher. That's bad. Oh, so let's talk about this. What's up, King Cornelius, Eric Johnson, Wells, Brian, G. York?
Shout out
to all you guys, man. Shout out to the whole chat, man. Thank you guys for being interactive. We said we need an edge rusher, right? We got 60 million. I say let's go get Brian Burns and give him 28 million.
Wait.
Can we use Brian? Oh, go ahead, Lou.
Wait. Maji Sanders.
He just got picked up. Then he got waived. I forgot who picked him up. It wasn't the Eagles. It was
Man, that dude is trash. I don't want no damn Maji Sanders over here, bro.
He would have been good on the practice squad.
Why
We got nobody, Pat. Pat, we ain't got nobody, Pat.
Yo,
So
we ain't got nobody.
We ain't got nobody. We ain't got nobody. So we gonna get nobody. That's what we gonna do.
You gotta throw spaghetti at the wall, man. You gotta throw spaghetti at the wall.
Right, like hold on. So
Justin Pugh was spaghetti on the wall, man. We threw him against the wall. He just happened to stick. You know what I mean? Because prior to the season,
that's like saying let's go get Jadeveon Clowney.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's over there with the Browns, and he's shining.
But acting up though,
with the Browns.
He and leading the league 6 in pressures.
Hold on. How was Kayvon Thibodeau a bust? He got 4 sacks in 6 games. Please,
you know what? I ain't gonna go in. I'm not gonna get into that. Sometimes I get caught up. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it today.
Man, let's get back to the original thing I was saying before I was interrupted with
Thibodeau should have like 6 sacks. So, be honest.
We got 60 million. Let's go get Brian Burns and give him 28 million per, because he's not gonna get 32 like Joey Bosa, but he will get close to it.
My only reservation to that, Pat, is will Wink Martindale use him correctly?
I second
Put
that.
his hand in the dirt.
Good question. Yeah.
Put his hand in the dirt.
Right.
The last couple of weeks.
That's what we would do. That's what we would do. But we already know Wink operates somewhere in the stratosphere that nobody else operates.
Yo, Dash, he's dropping Isaiah Simmons back at free safety off snaps.
I don't know, man.
He's been doing better the past 2 games. I will give
he has. But what are we getting from the edge though? I mean, Tibbs is playing.
I think Brian Burns can play standing up or hand in the dirt. I'm being honest with Brian Burns is a different animal.
Reserve.
Who?
Ojulari's on injured reserve.
Yeah, he done.
Yeah, listen, I was holding on forever too. I gotta let Ojulari go. I gotta let him go.
Trade bait right there. Him and Xavier McKinney.
You can't get enough for Ojulari because his hamstring gonna pop soon as you trade him.
Man,
right, but at least he got another hand for Xavier McKinney, Paul.
You know it's bad when you can't even sell at the trade.
Getting on the bus during the trade.
We ain't got nobody to sell.
So y'all don't think he'll be able to use Brian Burns? He's proven that he can do a standing up or hand in the dirt. I just think Thibodeau's a hand in the dirt type guy, and it's been proven right. I've been proven right. Every time he put his hand in the dirt, he's effective.
Hey, good question, Cornelius. What the heck did happen to Boogie Basham? I ain't seen him.
Nah, he played last game.
Nah, he's playing. He's just slow.
He played last game.
Patty is slow. He's slow.
That nigga is slower than Jahad Ward.
Yo, he is Jahad Ward. Like
no wonder the Bills gave him up for free.
You know what's bad when you look. It's like who's number 45? Oh,
right.
That's Basham. What a waste of a name. What a waste of a name.
To be on defense.
If your last name is Basham, you're supposed to be.
Basham run like he need to be on injured reserve, nigga. That nigga is slow, nigga.
The water, listen to me. The equipment girl beat him down the field.
I think he had one good play. Yeah, one good play.
And that was an assist.
And yeah, it was. It was.
And that was an assist.
It was an assist.
I saw Boogie Basham trying to chase a play from behind, and I said, "Man, if you don't fall down and fake like you hurt."
Yo, your name.
That's what I meant when I said the equipment girl beat him down the field. That's what I was talking about.
Yo, it's a waste of a name, man. It's a waste. Your name Boogie Basham. You supposed to be balling.
I said, no,
right, you supposed to be.
He's supposed to be out there.
You're supposed to be a thug, a gangster.
Yeah, right.
At least getting the fight that we had, right?
This nigga.
Speaking of the fight, is Wells in the chat? I need him to grade. I need him to grade Kayvon Thibodeau's ground defense on that one play. You see Kayvon on his
yeah,
back
yeah.
defending the
Kayvon,
ground. He was
yeah,
defending the ground and pound. You saw him?
yeah,
Yo,
he was kicking everybody off of.
Yo, but did you see the choke up that they went away from in the end zone when Josh Allen came over there and
oh,
elbowed Bobby Okereke and he grabbed him by his throat after that?
I
Did
don't
y'all
think
see that?
Bobby. I don't think Bobby knew that was Josh Allen at first. I don't think he knew that was because Josh
And
Allen
I don't
came out
think
of
Josh
nowhere.
Allen knew that was Bobby O either.
Somebody choked Josh Allen. I didn't even see
What?
that.
He
Yo,
ain't choke.
go back
He
to the
grabbed.
game when they showed
He
the fight.
snatched him up for a second and then realized it was
Yeah, I
Josh
seen
Allen and
that.
let him go.
Mhm.
Because
Josh
Straight
Allen
under the
Out the
throat.
game.
They
Yeah.
said Josh Allen threw an elbow in there.
he did.
Straight up.
He
Straight
threw it
up.
at who'd he throw it at? Leonard
It
Williams,
was at
right?
Bobby O, right? It was
No,
at
he
Bobby
threw
O.
he threw it at Leonard Williams because Leonard
Oh yeah,
Williams.
he came by Leonard Williams and put the
Yeah,
elbow to him, and
that's
Bobby
that's
O.
that. Yeah, that's after Leonard Williams put the other dude in the dirt
Yeah,
What's
and
up,
Josh
yeah.
Allen
Neal?
came in there.
What's up, Alex? Thank you guys for tuning in. Yo,
Big blue whales.
Josh Allen, the pass rusher. He's a free agent too. I just thought about that, and he'll be a little bit less than Brian Burns. He's still gonna be over
Yeah.
20
That
million.
Jacksonville team
Yeah,
is
he'll
stacked, man.
definitely be better than Azizo
Very
Jalari.
good.
Some of them a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to save Ojulari from NYG last year. I'm mad I did it. NYG was talking about this man last year, and he's a walking injury now, man. It's crazy.
And it's all soft tissue stuff, man.
Fraggle
Yeah,
Rock,
Mm.
yeah,
Right.
But what we used to call them, salmon bones. The
salmon
man
yeah.
bones,
got
bro.
he got
Straight out,
salmon
straight out the
bones,
can, B. He's
brittle,
straight out
just
the can.
brittle salmon bones.
Yeah,
Down for
octopus.
No. I just think that you want this team to be bad for some reason. I don't understand. Like, you don't see, you say we ain't got no linebackers, Kayvon Thibodeau's a bust, all this crap. You don't see how Michael McFadden and Bobby O are working together.
The light has went off,
Yeah,
and
I gotta.
now it's about to
Yeah.
get real. Let
Yeah, I
me
apologize
speak
to
about
Michael
it.
McFadden.
Let me
King
speak
knows
about it.
Bobby Murphy.
Yeah, the light bulb has gone off. It took him 4 games in the quarter. Bobby Okereke is now in the building, and his play has elevated Michael McFadden's play in a whole different way. And yo,
He's
the
looking
boys
like
is
the kid
taking
we
off.
talked about.
Yeah,
When he
yeah.
came out, he's looking like the kid we was talking about when he first came out.
Mm-hmm. He's looking exactly how I pictured him when he first came out.
There.
Michael
Let
McFadden.
me.
We
Let
thought
me.
he was going to be a better.
Hold up though.
Good.
I can't let you guys off the hook though, because all this Darian Beavers talk in the preseason.
That's why I said I
Michael
apologize.
McFadden is that dude, bro. Like, we slept on this cat for real, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that dude.
No, we didn't sleep on him. He like last year was bad. He was bad last year.
Because he was next to the worst
learning,
linebacker
yeah.
possibly
He was
in
next.
the NFC.
He was next to freaking Jalen Macho
Jalen
Man
Smith.
Smith. Man, this dude jumping on piles and elbowing people and late. Like, how you
Get a
gonna learn from that?
coffee,
Yeah, he didn't have the guidance.
Something was wrong with him, man. Like, y'all don't want to talk about it right now, but something was going wrong, man.
Yeah,
Something was going on with Jalen Smith, man.
Man, for real. But Beavers,
This man was tackling his friends, man.
I still ain't gave up on Beavers though. I ain't give up on him yet.
I will say this, Beavers. I don't know if the ACL is still bad, but he was running like Boogie Basham in the preseason.
He was looking slow.
Man.
Listen, I was in heavy defense too, because yes, I can admit it now that it's been weeks now. Yeah, he was slow. He was playing slow. I was arguing with folks, all on Twitter about Darian Beavers. But here's the thing, man. I'm not going to give up on him yet, man. Let him get healthy. That's what he's doing now, getting healthy. So
I think he could be an edge
I
guy
think
for
so
us.
too.
He played very well at edge at Cincinnati. He's strong enough to do it. And heck, if he lost speed, he's going to have to do it because he ain't going to be able to play linebacker running like that. For sure.
I tell you what, whatever's going on with Bobby O and Micah McFadden, let that just keep happening. Whether Bobby O took them under the wing, whether they work out, train, whatever they do together.
Pause.
Let that pause. Let that continue.
Yeah,
let them do whatever they got. Let that happen. Because obviously you can tell when dudes, you know what I mean, communicate
Just
the way they need to on the field. You know what I'm saying?
Pleasantly
like that
surprised.
communication is on. Let that happen. Mind your business, Wink. Because I know it ain't you.
And here's the thing too, because now I'm thinking about it, because we all know that Bobby Okereke deflected the ball that intercepted, that McFadden intercepted, and then didn't Bobby Okereke cause the fumble that Michael McFadden recovered too?
Yeah, man. Yes.
Bobby O has been on 95% of the turnovers because the Pinnock interception was
he
Bobby
hopped
O,
out in it.
and then he got an interception himself that game.
Mm-hmm.
Then he forced to fumble this game.
That's
and then
another name, though, Pat. That's another name.
Yeah,
Pinnock.
Pinnock. I like Pinnock.
Yeah.
I don't know, Alex. You know, dudes be lying, but he's right here. We can ask him.
Oh, he says he chose to come to the block party. He said, "I don't know, dudes be lying."
Who said that? Big Blue. Alex said that.
No, Lucy.
Oh. You coming? I said, I don't know, dudes be lying, but he right here. We can ask him.
But he's had, out of the 5 turnovers we had, he's been a part of 4 of them, and he's playing like the linebacker we signed.
I said we get another 4 this week.
He came alive last game for real.
Yeah, he did.
He was
we
looking like the guy we've been talking
play
about.
like that in 10 years, man.
Right, straight
That's
up.
a fact.
We haven't seen linebacker play like that in a long time.
And people keep thinking, oh, the Bills, you know, they was a little injured and all that. But when you got 2 linebackers playing that high of a level, it takes away a lot of shit you think you can do.
Keep it a buck. Keep it a buck.
Wasn't injured, yeah.
Keep it a buck though. If we had any kind of real offense going, it should have been like 20. It should have been like 21-0 at the half.
Yeah,
it should have been 21-0.
Boys out. If we had a decent offense, we would have blew them boys out.
And let's not get it twisted.
Matter of fact, it should have been 28-0 actually.
We could have won that Miami game.
Sure,
we could have won that game too, man.
I don't know.
Offense puts pressure on defense just as much as defense plays to encourage an offense. At some point,
we hung around long enough.
But guess what? You already know what happens. We played this game. We know this game. At some point, you ain't even playing this for real no more. You feel like, you know what? I ain't going out here and getting crazy for what? What I'm putting this energy and this effort for him. That's how people are in this world.
Yep.
You know that's what's happening.
Ain't playing, so why I'm gonna go out there and get hurt?
That's a fact.
You can see it on their faces. You can see it on their faces. I could tell when the team gave up, bro. You can see it on their face. They done gave up.
Let me tell you something, Pat. I'm gonna say this to you. This is the craziest shit in the world, right? We talking about expressions. Did y'all see Tyrod Taylor's expression with 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in that game last week before they got the ball back? He thought it was over. He was sitting in the corner staring at, I don't know what the hell he was looking at, because they kept panning in on him. Like, well, he came out, he gave a great effort tonight, and, you know, at least they got the ball moving. At least they look like they have something happening. And guess what? As soon as they missed the field goal, his whole persona changed. He went into the game. He threw the ball where it needed to go. They got some interference calls. I don't want to talk about the refs, right? But they got some calls that went their way. And guess what? Energy. And that's what this team has been missing. Energy.
Yeah. If we had some energy in a couple of games, shoot, we might have a better record.
That's a fact.
And
energy, man.
Being real. That if we had energy, I'd say this. I think the offense was really zapping the energy out of this team being so bad and so
I would
terrible.
agree.
This offensive line has really taken away this whole team, to be honest with you. When you're a defense and you keep seeing your team getting just absolutely mollywopped on offense and there's nothing you can do about it, you got to keep going back on the field, keep going back on the field, keep going back. I will say this, man. It would take a Ray Lewis type led defense to go out there and keep doing it.
Somebody barking like Ray. Yeah.
Yeah, it would take a defense like that the way this offense is playing.
I
I've
saw
only
that in
seen
the
it
in the
happen.
San Francisco game.
Yeah, I've only
We,
seen that happen with two defenses, and that's the '85 Bears and that first Ravens Super Bowl team that just keep going out there on the way. And the Broncos did it too.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna give the '86 Giants. I'm gonna throw them up in the mix. They was involved like that, bro. We was
Like,
beating teams 13-6, 10-7 that year. Like it was happening.
We beat the 49ers 15-12 or 12-9, something like that.
yeah, some crazy stuff. It takes a special defense to go out there and do that, and we know this defense is not at that level. So you have to do a little something, and then you're on a team with a coach that's supposed to be known for offense. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it
Right.
makes
Two of
it
them.
2
Two
times
of them.
worse.
You
That's
you got two of
that's
them,
another
bro.
thing. That's another thing. Why is Brian Dable even playing now? Because like he took the play calling away again and gave it back to him. Like we see when he ends up jumping in and as soon as he grabs that play sheet and he started looking at the play sheet, he's involved. Like
Yeah,
why
ordering
even
the
play
silence.
around with it? Just go ahead and take it if you want to take it, man. Just go ahead and take it. Pause. Yeah, pause.
Yeah, boy, I'm telling you,
Lord.
I was about to say it.
Go ahead and take the play calling away permanently if you're gonna do it.
Right. What's up, Giants Clown? I don't know what's going on with the play caller dude. Maybe this year they're just figuring out who's gonna ride after how the season starts. Or am
That's
I
an
gonna ride
easy.
with Kafka after this year? I'm gonna keep letting him call these plays, and if he keeps digging himself a good enough hole, I could get rid of him and I'll take over it next year. I don't
Well,
know.
imagine how Kafka feels right now, man.
You already know how I feel about it.
You go from being a hot name to hot seat.
Look,
Just
Hot garbage.
yeah.
Right.
if I'm Dable, I fire Kafka and I go snatch Pat Shermer, who's in college right now. He got
Yeah, he with Colorado right now. Yep.
He got the most out of DJ. When DJ first came into the league, I would go get Pat Shermer, make him my OC. I don't have to snatch the play caller from him. I know that he can run my offense. You know what I'm saying? And then I can focus on building this O-line, getting the whole rest of the team structured.
That's a fact.
But you know what it was, Lou? They put
DJ and Tyrod and whoever else the backups are, right? I can trust that Pat Shermer's got that, and I can focus on building the rest of the team. If I'm Dable,
Right.
that's the way I'd go.
But you know what though, Tulu, to your point, they put too much trust in this offensive line in the off season. We all said this. It don't matter what type of arsenal you got or weapons you got. You can't deploy them and get them to rock if you can't block it up. They put too much faith in Evan Neal taking a step forward and Ben Bredesen becoming some Pro Bowl type of guard and getting another piece in JMS, but not getting any quality depth in case anybody got hurt. Of course, they didn't think that was going to happen to Andrew Thomas. Of course, they didn't see that happening to Evan Neal. And of course, they didn't see JMS being hurt either. So now we got 5 guards that we starting and expect something miraculous to happen. They put too much faith in one position group and it deteriorated the play calling, the scheme, the system, and everything all at once.
I know this. We got to do something in fast. Because this old line, I'm telling you, they couldn't swat a damn fly. And
Yo, y'all saw what they did on the telestrate by putting the offensive line station in New York and all the teams hopping the train while they y'all ain't see that? Yo, Lou. Yo, during the telestrate, when we was playing Buffalo, they made all of the offensive linemen cartoon characters, and they put the New York City train station with the turnstiles there, right? And they put all the players by the emergency exit door that you let people, they gotta buzz you in. And all the teams was jumping the turnstile, getting into the train, bro.
Yeah, I seen that.
It was all the different colors of the teams and the logos.
Bro.
They just was jumping
And
over.
The little dudes were just jumping through the damn.
Yeah,
they
nah, it was
weren't
funny
paying.
as hell.
They weren't
Yo,
paying or nothing.
and
I
you
didn't even
had to
notice it the
be
first
from New
time I
York
saw
to
it.
do that. You had to be from New York to do. Whoever did that was from New York.
That's funny. It was funny because they sure as hell was jumping it.
Straight jumping it like you running from the cops.
Yeah, shout out to
All I
whoever.
know,
Shout out to that graphics department.
Yeah, that
right?
was dope. That was dope.
All I know is I don't want to see Matt Pert or Shane Lemieux
Boy,
on this team after this year.
they
I don't
can
want to see
go
them
now,
dudes.
man. If they wasn't
That's
injured,
a fact.
That those dudes are over with, man.
and
And
we
why they
said it
let the
from jump.
Mayfield kid go?
I
They
thought he
cut
got
him.
called up. So who did they call up then?
Pew.
They
Well, they
called up
signed
Pew.
Pew
Some kid, Josh Miles.
Okay, that's what it was. Okay,
from Falcons. The Falcons.
and then they put
Yeah, but why did they let Mayfield go?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's just so many tackles you can have. Once you got Phillips back, you already knew
But
what
he
it
was playing right guard on them runs with Saquon Barkley. He was the cause of those two big runs by Saquon Barkley.
I thought Makita was on
Oh,
the right side.
Alex said he on the practice squad.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because we got like you said, we signed Pugh, we signed Phillips, we signed the
Miles.
Joshua, and
Yeah,
then
Miles.
we also picked up that Kajust, YADIG Kajust, another offensive lineman. That he's on the practice squad, so they trying to revamp the whole thing, man.
Yeah,
and the
I
crazy
think
thing
they
about it,
get rid of everybody.
back to Lou's point, original point, you got to cut the head off the snake. It's Bobby Johnson. You got to get him up out of here, man.
Yeah.
Yo.
Is Bobby
Wherever
Johnson
he
black?
go, Evan Neal gotta go.
Is Bobby Johnson black?
Yeah, black with a little bit of white tint.
Okay. I can't
He
tell,
beige.
man. Sometimes he looks black.
He
Maybe
beige.
just like, good Lord.
Yeah, he
But I
beige.
ain't gonna act like I ain't heard what he said. He said we need to get rid of Evan Neal.
He got to go. Either he goes where I said he should be, which is at right guard, right? And if anybody want to discuss that, I could tell you why. Or he gotta go, bro.
I'll give you the floor for a little bit.
Let's discuss it. We already know the 45-degree angle, the third foot on the kick slide is crossing over like he doing jumping jacks. We already understand what's going on, right? So why not use your advantage? You don't have to take that many steps back because all you're going to do is be taking steps forward. Evan Neal was one of the best players in college because of the strength that he had to manhandle people. He beat you with his strength. So he stopped your movement from going around him. You ain't got to do that much at guard.
But E, as a go ahead, Lou.
I said crisscross.
Yo,
listen, as an Alabama fan, I fall for it all the time. Alabama literally has the biggest offensive line. All of them, they tackle the guards. They end up being guards once they finally get into the NFL. And I fell for it once again. This man is 6'7", 340 pounds. Kick him inside, man. Let him play. Don't put him on the island, man. He has shown us that he can't do it.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
He can't do it. He showed us that he can't do it.
And once he get hands right on you, what's happening?
It's been a season and a half. It's a season and a half. We got a good enough sample size. We see that he can't survive on the outside. Go ahead and just kick him inside and see what you got. And
that's
guess what?
I'm talking about. He got worse.
If he ends up becoming a better guard, okay, yeah, we took him too high. But again, he'll end up being a good guard, and then you have one less, because right now we need guards too. Right. That'll be one less position you got to worry about. Now you do have to worry about replacing him.
Only be half the value,
right?
Right. His contract will be only half the value, and he ain't gonna pass that up because he know he has no value at the position that he was drafted at. Paul.
Calling himself a lion.
And lion. Where?
The Wizard of Oz lion. That's what he.
That exactly.
The cowardly lion.
That's a fact.
Put him up.
Want to
Put
talk
'em up,
about
put 'em
people
up.
over here flipping
Put 'em up,
burgers
put 'em
when
up,
you
put 'em
can't
up.
even
And here's
stop
the
it.
thing: who the hell flip hot dogs? You can't flip hot dogs. Flipping hot dogs and hamburgers. You turn hot dogs.
No, you turn that third step. That's what you
Right.
turn.
That's what they need to turn.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, get yourself together. You can't even see somebody coming off the edge and you on the edge. What kind of
They
shit
need,
is that?
they need to widen his peripheral in that helmet. I don't know something.
He don't even need to have a helmet on,
He
pause.
just need a mask.
Just
From
put that
ear to
little
ear,
leather
just
shit on.
mask.
Remember that little leather shit they used to wear back in the day, Dash? Put that little
So he
leather
can,
shit on.
yeah, the leather, yeah. Go ahead, strap it across your chin and put a face mask on you so you can
Right.
see.
Or put the
Put
Punisher
a
shit
chin
on.
strap. Nothing but a chin strap on, man.
Yeah.
Put a jock strap on his chin.
Yeah, I thought I had him figured out too. I thought maybe he was thinking too much too, but man, I don't. Like I said, if it ends up being Bobby Johnson, just think
Oh,
about
he's
how
never
much
getting another
time.
job again.
Nobody listens to me. I said it before the draft. I said I don't want Evan Neal. I said I want a Ken Kwanu. If you can't give me a Ken Kwanu, give me Cross or Karloftis after that.
Well, Quando went before Evan Neal anyway.
Yeah.
I know, but what I was saying in my mock drafts before the draft, I was saying I didn't. Everybody was like Evan Neal, Evan Neal. I was like,
I was one of them.
You know what I'm saying? I was saying it the whole time. You can go back and watch my videos. I was like, I wanted Ken Kwanu. People was like, "What you think about Neal?" I said he kicks his leg out too far, gives up too much ground, then he leans forward. And that's
But outside of that, they tossing him around too, man. They tossing him around.
Yo,
Because he has no balance.
he's getting beat up when they take inside leverage on him to the point where he's on the floor punching the ground.
You know what's crazy? Like literally, if he just did a army tuck and roll in front of somebody, it'd probably be better than his blocking. If he just laid down and somebody had to jump over him, it'd probably be less time. I mean, more
when it's
time
a
for the
problem,
quarterback.
Dash? You know when it's a problem, brother? When you pushing defenders into your quarterback.
Oh my gosh! You remember he blocked Darren Waller?
Yo, see what I'm saying? Now that come on, brothers.
Now, what if
Come
Darren
on,
Waller would have went down with a hamstring because of that shit? Boy,
Not
what
only
if
did he
turned
block,
around and swung on him?
he blocked Darren Waller. Then the guy that he blocked, that Darren Waller was trying to block, crossed his face and still got the sack.
Dude, it was so bad. The dude that went in there, that was the player where Daniel Jones threw that interception, got his arm hit.
Okay, yeah.
The dude that went and hit Daniel Jones' arm, he looked around for a second like, is this easy? Okay.
And then took off. He did.
Yeah. He was like, oh shit.
He almost, you know what? He almost looked like the trap was coming. You know how defender knowing traps coming, trap block.
He just knew something was coming on the trap.
He let Joey Bosa go on a free run by the end zone.
We got saved too, because I don't care. No, every angle that's a damn safety. I was there for that one. That looked like a safety in the building.
Come on, man.
I can't stand Joey Bosa neither.
Bro.
I think Evan Neal, and we had talked about this. I think he needs to be on the bench, and there's a couple reasons for that though.
That's some real shit, NYG.
One, you give this man a chance to not be
self-reflection.
Yeah, and he's not in the spotlight. He's on the bench. He's not getting highlighted every play, and it gives you a chance to watch and learn from a true veteran, which I think they should move Justin Pugh out there to right tackle. That's my opinion. But I think Evan Neal can grow a lot by not being. Look, sometimes players just need to be on the bench and just sit there and learn. Say, look, here, young man, sit down, man. Watch this veteran go out there and look at him and watch him perform and at least look adequate. And maybe this should give your ass some motivation to go out there and at least get in the way of some of these defenders.
NYG.
You can't be that bad.
That
from Looney Tunes, Foghorn Leghorn. He need a coach to come out there and show him exactly what the hell he did wrong and make him feel extremely stupid while showing him. No, boy. You doing it all wrong.
Right.
Listen, to NYG's point about having a chance to sit back and see something happening, that's what I need from Daniel Jones. He got a chance to sit back and see the like. You can't tell me the vibe on the sideline was different. The energy was different in that game against the Bills. You saw some plays being made. You saw some chances being taken. Daniel Jones. Every time the camera's on Daniel Jones, you see his face.
Look like the Angry Bird.
He wasn't like he didn't have the headset. He wasn't talking to nobody. He just was on the sideline there.
Yo,
and I'm just like, wow.
Dash, I guarantee you, if you pull up the picture of the Angry Bird, it looked just like Daniel Jones when he was in Buffalo. I'm telling y'all something, man.
Normally they have like the headset. He didn't really have the headset. If he did have the headset on, it wasn't like he was communicating. I didn't see him sitting next to Tyrod Taylor, going through the plays, what you saw here, this, that, and that. I'm like, yo, what's going on here?
And they kept panning in on him too.
They kept
panning in on him because they saw the frustration. Yeah.
I ain't gonna help him shit. He trying to steal my job.
No, I don't think it's that. I just think he out there looking like, I wish these motherfuckers could at least block like this for me when I was out there.
That's what he was looking at.
But let's keep it honest. The one thing that we saw Tyrod Taylor do was if they was crashing on him, he was throwing that ball in the stands. He wasn't trying to take no unnecessary sacks or nothing. Like he was getting rid of it.
Right.
It wasn't a positive. Like Daniel Jones, to a fault, he trying to make that play to the end. So you saw it.
And I said that in one of my videos. That's one of his faults.
Yeah, I can definitely.
Like sometimes, like Eli Manning, the late years of Eli Manning was throwing it in the stands. He wasn't playing.
Shit away, right?
Eli wasn't playing.
And what's crazy, Dash, is last year we seen him make that intelligent play where he threw it away most times.
Yeah. I mean, I think confidence has something with
with this team.
The other thing, with the way Daniel Jones is getting beat up, though, I don't blame him.
Yeah, because listen, last year we started 5-1. Last year this time we were 5-1.
Yeah,
we're the exact opposite this year. We're crazy. So his confidence is shaky. The old line has proven to him that he is not protected. So he's got a time clock even more so in his head. As soon as he says hi, he's like, oh my God.
But here's the thing, though. But still, to that point, though, and I keep saying, just throw it. Just throw it. Give your wide receivers a chance to make the play. Just throw it. We saw that.
Yeah, when he started doing that, they were dropping it.
That is true.
Shit.
Well, here's the thing. Just get Hyatt out there on the field and throw it to Hyatt.
That's a fact.
Hyatt ain't dropping nothing.
Fact. That boy has not dropped a pass thrown his way this
and they stole it.
season.
And they stole yards from that kid this past. That catch on the sideline was spectacular.
I will say this. His hands are way better than I thought they were. Paul.
I try to express that to everybody. Didn't drop. I try to express that.
Yo, the one thing about him, I was down on him too coming out too. I was down on him. But for some reason, like his mental mindset to me is if that ball is in the air, it's his. That's how
he wants to be great, man, and that's the
exactly.
Type of and he ain't need from your wide receiver,
and we ain't giving him the chances to do so. Like
and that's when we need to start talking about Dable. Let's talk about it.
And I ain't get a chance to talk to Pat neither, man. I think we wasting time with all that tight lineup, man. We need to be spreading the team out.
Come on now. See, then the Dash, this is what I'm talking about. Let's get into the conversation, please. Because he's been talking about this for 2 years. Go ahead, Pat.
Go ahead. No, Lewis.
This is what we spoke about all offseason. We said we got Paris Campbell, Jalen Hyatt, Wan'Dale Robinson, Darren Waller. You got a bunch of speedsters. Spread their ass out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And throw the ball.
Yeah, and like I understand that you're scared because you're not able to protect the quarterback. That's why you got all those tight sets. But you got to spread them out.
But that's bullshit, though. You feel me? That's bullshit, y'all. It's no reason to be scared if you sending 3 receivers 4 yards apart in the same goddamn area. Where's the fear? That's ignorance.
Yeah. Right.
Who gonna throw the? Wait a minute. So you trying to tell me Darren Waller is at the 9, Paris Campbell is at the 7, and Jalen Hyatt is at the 4? All in this goddamn same area?
It's wild to me, man.
That shit, yo, man. Dable, I'm side-eyeing, B. That's
But
how
no, but you see what happens though. He gets pissed off. He ends up taking the play calling, and next thing you know, they start lining up wide. But here's the thing: we either down by 25 points already. It's the fourth quarter, and then you want to spread everybody out, man. That's the part that pisses me off. Is either when he's taking over, or when the game is already out of hand, and then that's when you want to spread it out. And then when you get a little bit of success spreading it out, you don't start the game off that way. Like again, I understand we can't protect
reactionary
Daniel
football,
Jones.
Dash. Reactionary football. Instead of being proactive, we reactive. And that's not a sustainable formula for winning in today's NFL. The worst teams in the world spread their wide receivers across the field and get the ball up the field and across the field. And that's why they still compete in games where we think they're going to get smoked.
And then especially when your star tight end is not a traditional tight end. Like who is Waller really blocking? He can get in the way of people, but he ain't blocking nobody.
But you got him blocking 60% of the time on the field now.
Why are we in a 4 receiver set with Waller in line and having him block? I don't understand it.
Making him start from inside to get himself free. Yeah, it's I don't know, man.
You know what else is starting to piss me off too? The motion. The motion is starting to piss me off. Now I know you have to understand, but like obviously you're trying to get the defense to give away what they're doing. I understand, but these defenses now they're not even reacting to the motion.
They're not fooled by it. Right.
They're not even moving. It's zone. Obviously they're in zone.
Hold on.
You know,
let me answer this real quick. Because what I just said, he said because the line sucks, he has to chip block. When you have 5 receivers out there. And you see that they're sending a blitz. When you have that big 6'5" monster going against one-on-one coverage, he's going to win that 9 times out of 10. It might not be a huge play, but it's going to get you at least 5 to 6 yards on a 3rd and 4. Come on, man.
And you use Daniel Bellinger as your chip blocker. That's your chip blocker.
Is he even going to get 2 receptions in a game?
Oh my God, they're not using anybody.
He has not been featured in anything. We knew one thing about Daniel Bellinger. If we're in the red zone, in between 16 to the goal line, he was good money. He was good money. Yo, he's not even featured.
Why can't we see 2 tight end sets with Lawrence Cager involved?
Lawrence Cager got cut.
They cut him today.
Yeah, he got waived
today.
They waived him, and then Dable spoke about it. They're trying to see if they can sneak him back onto the practice squad because we only got 2 tight ends now on the whole roster.
Right. What are they doing?
So they're going to go jumbo sets most likely.
They're going to go run heavy because of the fact that they understand how obviously if Saquon Barkley is back, they're going to start featuring the run game now.
It's stupid.
Oh boy,
it's stupid
right here. They can't get out their own way.
Nope, Brian Dable can't get out of his own way because his decision making is too late, reactionary when you're supposed to be proactive as the head coach and get this shit right by week 2.
Yeah, I yelled at Wink for 3 straight weeks, and then the first time where Wink actually started dictating on defense, we saw something happen. The Miami game, he started to dictate. The last game he started to dictate, even though we was getting cooked. He was getting cooked. The Dolphins was cooking us with the run game, but at least they were still trying to make some plays and it looked better. And then we saw it in the Buffalo game. Like we should have won that goddamn game against the damn Buffalo Bills, man.
And Dash,
us not winning games we supposed to win, like
63%, 63% in man-to-man coverage was the difference.
And you see what happens when you let Deonte Banks press.
Be Deonte Banks.
Let him press.
You saw what happened.
Exactly. Right. But that boy is a press corner, man. Let him stop overthinking everything, man. Stop coaching scared. And we saw
dropping him 9 yards back on a 3rd and 8.
Oh my God. Right. That's Patrick. That's Patrick Graham shit.
You already know how much I hate that dude.
I can't stand it when we in that drop back coverage and it's 3rd and 10, and they dropping back 14 yards and let them get a curl and get a first. That's the
You know
most
what I hate?
annoying shit in the
I hate
world,
the
bro.
single. I hate when we get into the single high. I hate it when we get into the single high. Oh man!
Oh, that's terrible.
And
Yo,
then Pinnock is
I
back
did
there.
forget. We do got
Pinnock is
Tyree
20
Jackson.
yards. Who?
Yeah, we do got Tyree Jackson and Ryan Jones on the practice.
Oh, on the practice squad. That's
Wait.
right. I forgot we had Tyree Jackson.
Tyree Jackson, the quarterback that used to play in Buffalo.
Yeah, and the guy that used to be the tight end for the Eagles. He was a tight end for the Eagles last year.
6'7".
Trying to make him the next Logan Thomas, hopefully.
Don't get it twisted. Logan Thomas is nice. He just get hurt all the time.
Yeah, he does. He got his bell rung early in the season though.
He ain't shit. Fucking my fantasy up. His punk ass.
Obviously, you was thinking about him if he was on your team.
Yeah, right. And guess what? You know what fantasy's about, Dash. We just went at it. Pause.
Yeah.
You feel me? I ain't trying to hear that too.
I don't got one fantasy team this year. I dropped the ball with that one.
Yo, E, you need to get with unpopular opinion for real though, because we're running out of time. We got to fill these last 2 rooms.
He just told you as soon as the stream.
Yeah, nah, he good. You good?
He said you better get it done right now. The Lou want it done right now.
We all know. Everybody here knows all people. We all got cousins, brothers, uncles in there that'll tell you the sky is blue, blah blah, this that. And when the time comes, man, what had happened was, no.
Y'all still doing that? Y'all still doing that?
Right.
At least I tell you straight up, I ain't gonna make it.
No,
how about you, fellas? I ain't gonna make it, fellas. I ain't even gonna bullshit you. I ain't gonna make it, fellas.
I ain't gonna make it. Don't even worry about it.
You give me 3-4 months, I'll let you know for sure. It's 3 months. I ain't gonna make it, fella.
Look, Dash.
What's good?
Man, I had some water, bro.
If you can make it to the draft, bro, I think that's an experience, man, that you'll live for the rest of your life, bro. Honestly, bro.
You gotta come.
Try to make it to this draft.
I was jealous. I saw when you guys did the streams and everything. It looked dope as hell. Yeah. But I ain't gonna. I'll tell you right, I ain't making it to Detroit. That shit ain't happening. That shit ain't happening, bro. Now, if you end up in like LA or some shit like that, I might be able to do it. But Detroit.
Oh yeah, that's right. You on the West Coast. I keep forgetting. Damn. So yeah, we're gonna have to be in like Vegas. Or
I might
San
even be able to make it to
Francisco,
Texas.
like yeah, something like that. I get it.
I can't even promise you San Francisco anymore, fella.
That's bad, Dad.
I'm in Arizona, so hey, it is what it is.
I ain't going to San Francisco. Period.
San Francisco is a mess right now.
Yo, Dash, I know you only been there for a little minute, man, but I heard that heat is a different type of hell. You got to let me know about that, bro.
Bro,
yeah, Arizona's completely. Yeah, that shit is like you in the devil's bathroom.
It was 102 degrees today, and it's October. What's it, today? 17th. Today's 18th.
What? 102 today?
102 degrees today.
Yeah,
it was 105 on Monday. That was a record, a state record.
Wow.
So we
beat y'all. We beat y'all, man, because we had 110
in Louisiana, and you had the humidity too.
Mm-hmm. It felt like 122.
That's like Afghanistan. That's different.
They told you don't come outside.
We got dry heat over here though, so I'll take the dry heat.
Motherfuckers is living in Gaza.
I'm telling you. Hold on, but Pat, so you tell him it was 110 degree and you probably had like 40% humidity, right?
Yep, it felt like it was 122, 123.
But where did everybody go, Pat?
You had to stay inside, especially older people. It was ambulances everywhere, man. Older people were passing away and everything, bro.
When was this? This was recent, Pat?
You said
this year. Like
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was at some point,
like a month ago.
Damn.
We just now starting to get regular weather.
Where the heat
Like,
waves come
seriously.
from?
He said regular weather.
The heat
I'm
It's
wave,
50
bro.
degrees in Virginia, man. Like, come on.
Bro, look, it's
That's
been
crazy.
like the
Right
past,
now.
like the past 3
Yeah.
years.
Yeah,
Like
right
the
now
past,
it's 49 degrees in North Carolina.
like the past 3 years, bro. Here in Louisiana,
You gonna make me check my phone?
it's been getting hotter and hotter. Like
I ain't lying to you.
3 summers
No,
ago,
I'm talking about to check my weather right now.
three summers ago, it got up to 100, and everybody was like, "Damn." Then the very next summer, it got up to like 108. People like, "Damn." This year, it got up to like 114.
Good lord.
Mm-hmm.
51.
That's different.
Feel real good over here. 51.
BG got out of jail. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, it is cool.
400 degrees.
It is cool out here.
Now it's like 80 some degrees now. So we're now getting normal weather. But watch this. During the winter months here, it get ice cold down here. Like we be having like
Yo, hold up, Pat.
Yeah, but
That's how-
ice cold is different though. Ice cold is like 40. Talking about ice
It
cold.
gets hold on, Pat. It
bro,
gets
we had an ice storm down here last year. The past 2 years we've had ice storms.
yo,
But it was like
what's
40
the
degrees though.
No,
what's the lowest temperature
Hold on. He
down
telling
there?
the truth because they caught the tail end of that Arctic freeze that took out the power in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, that's different though. But that was something that was catastrophic. Though.
But normally it gets to
Yeah,
like
what's the norm?
28, 33, 28, 33.
What?
Yeah.
Yo, I would never
I'm
for the
dead.
life of me think that
I'm dead
all the way
serious.
down there on the Gulf Coast gets
Yeah,
that
that's crazy.
cold, bro. I would never
crazy.
think that.
I'm dead serious, bro. It
22?
goes from
And this is
extreme
every
heat,
year though, right?
bro.
This is every year?
Every year it goes from extreme heat to extreme cold. I was in
So you
Chicago.
outside in the daytime in shorts and nighttime in the bubble goose.
Man,
Yeah,
what?
pretty much.
Man,
It's like
That's
a
crazy.
60-degree difference. That's crazy.
bro, when I tell you the weather down here, that's how I know the end times is coming. The weather down here is weird. I'm telling you, it's like you don't know when. It's no more seasons. Nigga, it's summer, winter. Nigga, that's all it is down here.
That is true, yo.
It do what it want to do.
Nash, little 19-year-old girls going through menopause.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, nigga. When I was in Chicago, yeah, it got cold during the winter, but at least you had a fall, summer, and spring. Nigga, it is summer.
Nah, I kid you
winter.
not. Spring lasts about 3 weeks. That's it. You get about three weeks of spring, and then it's summertime. Now you're absolutely right when it comes to that.
I'm telling you, bro.
That's crazy.
But
Nigga,
now they
it's
told
too-
me it stayed triple digits to like November over here.
Mhm.
So I'm like,
Mhm.
I was still
Yes, you
outside. I grilled twice this week.
Without putting charcoal in it. He cooked that shit without putting charcoal in there.
Yeah, I swear I had 4 charcoal bricks, and I
I'll
was
tell
cooking
you.
for 2 hours or 4 bricks.
I'm gonna tell you when I knew when I was in a different world when I came down here. When
How
I
long you
came
been
to
there?
visit, I've been here since 2006.
Okay.
And in 2006, when I came here to visit my brother Michael, before I moved down here permanently, nigga, it was 102 degrees at midnight. Nigga, I said, "What is this?"
And you still decided to move there.
I had no choice.
Sheesh. I had the reverse reaction. When I went from New Jersey to Vegas, it was February. It was 20 degrees in New Jersey. I got off the plane. It was 72 in Vegas. I said I made the right decision moving to Vegas. I'm telling you.
Oh, man.
Got the T-shirts, Big Blue Crew
Okay.
Sports Network T-shirt.
That's what's up.
Okay.
That's what's good, bro.
Keep pushing.
Got the banner. I got 2 tents, 2 10 by 10 tents. So keep 20 people. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
I'm gonna bring 2 little grills since the caterer japped out.
And that's the second Washington game, right?
No,
Is that the second?
Nah, we at the Jets.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's next week.
It was supposed to be Aaron Rodgers and Daniel Jones, the battle for
That's
the real
right.
number 8.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
But we get Tyrod Taylor and Zach Wilson.
Guess what? Hey.
The backup bowl.
You talking about getting catfish?
Duh. Oh my God.
Straight up.
Nah, that's a
Wide
fact.
backup bowl, baby.
Yo, let me tell you something though about those Jet fans, man. I don't wish injuries on nobody. I wasn't happy that he was injured, but I sure was laughing at the Jets fan. As much shit as some Jet fans was talking about Aaron Rodgers, and you couldn't tell them nothing. And we told them, we said, y'all can't even protect him. Y'all can't protect him.
Yeah.
And that man, he lasted 4 plays.
Right.
Four
will
plays.
give the Jets this. They fighting, bro.
Yeah, they are. That defense is for real.
I'm gonna tell you, right? Word.
Legit.
You talk about it.
For real.
Talk about it. Them boy, but you know what makes them boys so serious at this point? They are aggressive, man. They are aggressive. Like when they tackle aggressive. When they hit, they hit aggressive. They loud. They wow. Like you just be like, damn. If half of that energy was with the boys in blue, man.
Because they taking on the persona of their head coach, man. And this is the thing that I'm kind of knocking Dable for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Dable plays scared a lot of times. And that's how it reflects on the field with the New York Giants. With the Jets, Rob Saleh's aggressive. He took his shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Angry, man.
Yeah, that dude is, and the Jets defense reflects on that. Now the offense, we already know what it is, man. They ain't shit because of the quarterback. But
I'll say this about Dable. I think Dable, he took that head coaching role and he took it, for all his work. The head coaching role, to me, he seems like he's too. He's not hands on until something goes wrong. That's what I think it is with Dable. And then once something goes wrong or once he thinks he can do something better, that's when you see him start reacting. Like we see him get mad, but it doesn't even hit the same way. Like last year when he used to yell at refs for bad calls or something like that. You're like, yeah, we got a head coach that's fighting for us and this, that. And then now it just looks like he's complaining, man. He looked like a child out there complaining. And it's because we not winning. I think that's what winning cures all. You hope. I said I keep saying that, but I don't know how true it is because we won last year and it was even a bigger divide within the fan base. But I think Dable just needs
this fan base, Dash. This fan base is not fans of this team. They're just wanting this team to be as bad as possible so they can get a new quarterback because they believe this elite quarterback bullshit that's in the media. Let me tell you something, man. Give me a solid quarterback, but give me a good offensive line and a good defense, and I can compete with anybody. Give me a good offensive line and a solid quarterback that's not a complete jackass, and give me a couple of solid weapons, and we can compete with anybody.
You're talking about the 49ers.
Right.
Exactly.
That's exactly how I will have my team built.
And sometimes he looks like a complete idiot, though. Man. I just started to give him. Started to give him credit again, and then he had a horrible.
He looked like a complete idiot
last week.
They only lost by 2.
Also talking about Jared Goff.
Look how that Jets defense made Jalen Hurts look. Because Jalen Hurts, remember, a top 2 quarterback in the NFL coming into the season. See, I don't let cats off the hook. You talk that shit in the preseason, man. You better own up to it.
Yeah, but you really can't say nothing yet because they still are 5-1. They still 5-1. Now but you see their next couple of games.
To Pat's point,
they got Miami,
they got a good offensive line, and they got a good defense. And
those next couple games for the Eagles, we gonna know exactly who the Eagles are. But these next couple
that ain't. So we not talking about Purdy, Goff, and Tua.
One thing I
Tua
say
making
about
some stuff happen. Tua
Tua,
making some
Tua,
stuff happen.
Tua know exactly where the hell he want to go.
Yeah.
I didn't
And
think he
guess
was
what?
that cerebral. I didn't think he was that cerebral, but he is.
And guess what? Look what makes him cerebral, Dash. Two of the hottest running back tandems in the game. Two of the hottest wide receiver tandems in the game. Come on, man. Come
Yo,
on.
Tyreek Hill be butt naked out there. Pause.
Yo, straight, yo.
I will say
Yo,
this: that
every
A
play,
chain,
bro.
that A chain dude is something serious, bro. You add his
Exact.
level of speed with
Yeah.
Waddle and Tyreek Hill, and then that coach over
Ask
there is
for.
pretty
He
good.
know
What I
exactly what he's
asked for,
doing. He is,
Pat.
that's a nerd out there coaching them too.
What did I ask for, Pat, in the preseason? I said I only want 2 running backs on this team if we would have even drafted running back. Give
Look,
me A Chain or Charbonnet. That's all I
look,
want.
that dude come out there, he grab the grass, he throw it up. And then he'd be like, okay, I got a game plan. This is what we're gonna do.
Yeah, McDaniels. That's what he is.
McDaniel started a whole new trend with the motion and having them running the
I
side,
thought you were gonna say
sideways, hike the ball.
with them blue blockers on. He be rocking
Oh
them
yeah,
blue
he be
blockers.
having some blue
Yo,
blockers
first
on.
of all, I ain't never seen nobody run 75-yard screens in the first half of a game versus anybody. I think every screen they ran against us went over 40 yards.
Yo, he is a prodigy.
But
And here's the thing,
you
though. I
know,
don't feel bad.
you know what
He didn't
does,
just do it to
though?
us.
Yeah,
Nah.
but he sticks to what's working. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like he seen we couldn't stop that outside run. He just kept doing it. These coaches get cute sometimes, and let's.
What makes them
Let's try
super
something else.
dangerous? What makes them super dangerous, NYG, is you have to respect speed at every position.
Yep.
Yeah.
They can run that stupid double reverse, and you have to worry about each person going each way, and that's what spreads your defense out. Pause.
Hey, speaking of running the same play over and over again because it worked. When the Giants ran that run, that worked twice, that trap, I don't know who it was. It was a guard trap or the tackle trap, and
It
then
was a
they
guard
made that.
trap.
And then
with
the Bills
Mayfield.
made that adjustment. They made that adjustment, and he lit Barkley's ass up in that hole that third time they tried to run it. I was like, man, they lit it, yo. We got him twice with that play. They made that adjustment. Barkley was tuna fish.
I'm not even gonna lie to you though, Dash. I had a problem with that pass to Darren Waller.
Which one?
At the end of the game?
Yeah, I had a problem with that. Yeah,
That whole play,
Here we go. That's how we start.
Listen,
I had a problem with that.
I'm not.
I feel you should have ran the. I feel you should have went power right there and ran the route.
That's what Lou was saying.
I feel you should have went power right there and ran the route.
Absolutely disagree. I disagree.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
We had this conversation. Lou was on the same thing. You was.
We got 5 of the greatest minds up here, and I just sat up. Let's talk on it.
With you, E, and I vehemently disagree with you, Dad.
You were saying the same thing Lou was saying when I first got on tonight. That's what the conversation was about.
Okay, so please indulge me, bro. Tell me why you felt that was the right play.
Because this is the number one reason. First of all, you got Darren Waller. You throw him the alley-oop. It's man-to-man coverage, one-on-one, 9 times out of 10. And if it wasn't for the pass interference, that man is coming down with that. He is coming down with that.
Thank you, Mark Stewart, for becoming a member of the Big Blue Crew and talking.
Shout out to Mark.
Big Pat Sports Talk. Thank you, Mark Stewart. Appreciate you staying a member of the Big Blue Crew.
That's what's up. 13 months too. That's what's up.
Yo, I see this dude at every home Giants game, bro.
Who, Mark?
Yeah, Mark is at every home game, bro.
Shout out to Mark.
Yep.
So twice in training camp and every home game.
And then at the end of the second quarter, when we tried to do that power run, when they checked down to the power run, it absolutely failed. So I don't trust us getting 1 yard. We can't do the tush push. We can't do any kind of power running. It just ain't. We can't do it. We can't trust it. So they went to something, and I think it was the right play.
Okay,
I think it was the right play.
I'm not going to go against You feeling it was the right play. I'm just going to raise the right play with a better play, right?
Okay.
He said, I
We
see
have
y'all.
something called a red zone practice where all we do is practice in the red zone. As a matter of fact,
Absolutely right.
that part of the field is small for a red zone field. It's only 40 yards. So when the defense turns around, 20 yards on defense. When the offense turns around, it's 20 yards on offense. So you trying to tell me all this red zone practice in a week, and that is the play that you came up with right there when you know it's a
The play
chance.
worked. The play
So,
worked. It was pass interference.
so the percentage, the
Hold on.
percentage of the play
You're missing a
was
little
higher.
caveat. Hold on. I must add this caveat. You choose to put the ball in the hands of your backup quarterback as opposed to your starting elite running back on the 1 yard line with the game on the line. You choose to go with the backup quarterback. You trust him more than your number one running back. That speaks
And
volumes.
he already fucked the goal line play up by
It's not
checking
that simple.
into a. Can
It's
we
not
talk
that
about it?
simple. It's not
Can
that
we talk
simple.
about it? Can we talk about it?
When you're constantly failing in the short yard run game, it's the wrong play.
But you have not ran a goal line run
We
to
did.
fail.
We
Why
did
do you
in the
hold
second
on, man?
half.
Hold on, because
I mean, at the second quarter.
why do y'all continue to ignore that the same thing happened before halftime?
No, he
Like,
did
We
that.
got stuffed.
He did that.
Pause.
hold on.
I'm answering your question. You said, why do we keep them neglected? Because the same way they made an adjustment to stop Barkley, we should be able to make an adjustment and make that play work.
Behind this
Too easy.
offensive line, no Lou.
Bro,
There's not a play
what?
that you could run that gets this man from the
Answer
4 yard
me
line
this.
to the
Answer
goal
me
line.
this.
Now you know
Answer
what you
me
do.
this.
Go ahead.
Answer me this, please. What did the running game look like before those two runs Barkley got in the fourth quarter? What did it look like?
How many yards did we rush for that game, Pat?
Not a lot.
Can somebody pull that up?
Don't
Somebody pull that up.
come on, don't do that to me. Answer my question.
Hey, Sid,
What did the running the game look like
yards did the Giants
before Saquon Barkley got those two big runs?
Mediocre. It looked mediocre.
That's saying it politely. We were getting absolutely mollywopped in the run game. We couldn't run it. Look at the stats before those two runs. Look up how many rush yards we had before the third quarter from the running backs, not Tyrod Taylor running around.
Yeah, Barkley only got loose like twice, maybe 3 times. So we was
I
not
can't hear you,
successful.
Lou, you muted.
Barkley had 93 yards.
Before the fourth quarter, how many yards did we
How
have?
much did we have as a total?
No, he had
132. 132 total.
Right, but how many yards did we have total, Lou? Rushing.
132.
You had 132 as a team. I'm
As a
talking about
team,
how
yeah.
many rushing yards did we have before the fourth quarter where Barkley broke off with like 60 yards and 2 runs?
Mm-hmm.
So he had
About 60
53 of
yards,
his.
about 50 yards.
He had 53 yards on those 2 runs alone. So after those 2 yards, if you take away those 2 runs, he had 43 yards total running the ball. And I guarantee he had less than 30 before the fourth quarter.
So that means he got better
And
later.
he had 24 carries. Good Lord.
So that means he got better later, right?
But no, here's the deal though. If you had 24 carries and 2 of those carries were for 50 yards, that means you had 22 other carries for 40 yards.
40 yards.
That's like a 2 yard.
Yeah.
You only needed 1 yard.
And we couldn't even get that.
All right, man. Y'all can have it. Yeah,
we lost.
Because
we lost a whole bunch of people, man.
obviously y'all weren't paying attention as far as the running game. I understand it's Saquon Barkley. Do you want the ball in your best player's hands when it comes to crunch time? Yes.
Absolutely.
But the people in front of him weren't doing their jobs for him to get
I
the
think
yardage.
I think you guys are missing one point too. Saquon is coming off an injury. He might still be hobbled. You seen he
Nah,
was
he won hobbled on those
his
2 runs. I give it.
his leg was taped up. But I'm saying though, he still is injured, man, and that could be affecting that too.
Okay.
I seen the way he was running on some of the running plays.
Okay,
He wasn't cutting properly, you know what I'm saying?
I'll say
So
this to that.
you have to take that into consideration.
Even if that's the case, you got Gray, you got Breida, and Tyrod Taylor himself. You mean to tell me, I don't need no tush push. We on the 1 yard line. You can't slither your ass down low and get there?
If somebody's meeting you as soon as you
Not
get the
the
ball,
Giants. Yeah, this team ain't.
What I'm saying is, you're a backup quarterback for a fucking reason. I would much rather have your backup ass
Lou.
run the ball than throw it when the game
Lou.
is on the line, on the 1 yard line.
3 things, Lou. You had Lewinsky, Bredesen, and McKeithen doing your blocking, and they wasn't getting that 1 yard, Lou. And the other thing
give
is,
me now. If we have, hold on. If we have JMS, okay. If we got JMS in there, okay. Give him the rock because I know JMS is going to block somebody from getting in there immediately as soon as he gets the ball. If JMS is in there, yes, I am pissed. But we had a backup center, a backup left guard, a backup left tackle, a backup right guard. Come on, man.
you know what you're doing. You know what I'm doing. I'm bringing Dexter Lawrence off the bench, and I'm gonna refrigerator Perry his ass. That's what I'm gonna do. Pause. Hand that ball
That
off to
might have been
Dexter
our
Lawrence
best option, but they
and
were
let him
getting
get
in
that
there
1
so
yard.
fast they might be able to hit Dex in the leg or something and make him
Yeah, they
trip.
would broke him down, right? we would mess around and hurt Dex.
And the play wasn't bad. I'm not gonna say it was a horrible play call, but I would have liked to see them give Taylor an option with another receiver out there breaking on the out
That's
route.
the other thing too. They did. It was all about the 1-on-1 with Waller.
Yeah, it was 1-on-1, and he should have threw it. He
I
should.
guarantee you this. DJ would have tried to run that in. From the 1
It
yard
would have got
line,
popped.
DJ would have tried to run that in.
I think he would have got popped because they was already in there. They were already. Taylor had to throw that off his back foot. That's how fast they got in there.
Taylor rolled out to his right and threw it.
But you saw the bunch formation on offense, though, giving the defense an advantage.
That's true too.
Let's talk about the formation that they had for that play. You don't do that right there. You at least spread 2 or 3 out, Pat.
I would have liked them to have a 2 tight end set and try to sneak Waller out that way to where it's showing more run. I think they knew it was a pass too, to be honest with you. They knew it was a pass. You're not running with Slayton and them on a come on, man.
The dude he had him in the chokehold from off the line. That cornerback.
So I'm gonna watch it.
He was holding him the whole time.
But he can't do that if you're in the tight end a set where it's like a 12 or 13 personnel.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
And then it gives you extra bodies.
Man. It's like,
it gives you extra bodies on the line.
But don't you give your team that chance at that point in time? I think he picked a desperation play because that's the only one that came to his mind at that point. You know what? Listen, Waller, we're going to try to get you 1-on-1 back of the end zone, 50-50 pass. That's a problem.
Yeah, but they almost ran the same play twice because they got the PI called the first time. And then it was PI again.
What happened was I think that was exactly what was going on. He in his head thinking, hey, yeah, I could get it to Waller 1-on-1. We should be able to win. Instead of really getting the play call in because
it was call, man.
Yeah, it was a penalty. So you got the full play clock. Get your people set. I'm going 2 tight end set at least. And I'm sneaking Waller out and giving Tyrod Taylor the option to pull the ball out of the running back's hands if he sees that they're getting inside the line. Because there's plays like that where the quarterback can read that. And if you're trying to, and if you were just trying to get the ball to Waller, it makes more sense to where he can cross the line. He can cross the back of the end zone and not have to go straight forward. He can cross the back of the end zone one-on-one with that safety, and you throw it up to him. It's easier to see him being pulled backwards if he pulled him on that play.
Yeah, you know what though? We're sitting here going back and forth. It shouldn't even been in that situation. Shouldn't even have happened. We shouldn't have been in
If
that
you didn't
position.
call that run play before halftime, we
If
should
we
have
would have
won
got the 3 points,
15-14.
all we needed was the 3 points, and Gano wins us that game at the end. If we would have got the 3 points at half on that BS call, all we needed was a field goal.
And that's what I'm talking about right there when I say what I say.
I'll tell you a play that I would have ran. It would have been a 2 tight end set. And if I wanted to get the ball to Waller, it would have been a play action rollout. He would have faked it to Barkley with his left hand, rolled out to his right, and I got Waller following him out there.
Kind of like the first play of the game, right?
Yeah. And I
Kind
got
of like
Waller
what we did on the first play of the game.
I got Waller following him and give him the option to throw. And hopefully, and if everybody goes for the run, which they probably would have because of the lineup, because they were attacking the run like crazy. Tyrod Taylor can outrun a defensive end to the end zone.
Yeah,
all day.
Yeah, I just remember. We're about to win the next 8 games. 8 in a row.
I got us at 6, Lou.
We're about to win the next 8 games, and we're gonna be 9-5. And I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna say, go and get your 11-6 shirts at G Nation Spread Shop, cuz we going 11-6. Even starting 1-5. Watch what I tell you. If there's ever a team that can start out so bad and still make it to the damn playoffs, it's the Giants. We've done it twice.
Yeah, that's what the Niners did last year, didn't they?
Yeah, the Niners were like 2-4 starting out.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been 2 hours, fellas. I wasn't expected to be on here, but nothing but an hour, and y'all got me to 2 hours. Man, I do appreciate you guys coming on, chopping it up. Thank you for the chat, staying in there. Miz, what's going on? Little Bulldozer, everybody that stayed in. We should have won that game. That definitely 11-6 would have looked a lot better if we would have won that Bills game, because I think we would have been on an emotional high, winning a game that nobody gave us a chance in hell to beat, even be in, and winning that game at their stadium. I think we would have been super pumped. Hopefully that loss doesn't turn into sorrow and we go out there and lay a dud against Washington next week. But any last words from you fellas before we get out of here?
Take care of business this week. That's what I'm saying. Beat Washington.
I need DJ to play. I need our quarterback to play, man. I need our quarterback to play. I need his whatever's going on with the spine or whatever, contusion, whatever they calling it. I need it to be held up. I need our quarterback to play, man.
You know, a contusion is just a bump and a bruise.
Yeah, it's a bruise, bro. It's just the location of it.
Saying he got a knot.
A speed knot.
Yeah. He not. What he doing is not playing. Is what he's
right.
Right.
I think not,
that, man. Yeah, they
speed
can't.
Not again,
that, man. But what can happen? What can happen, man, is this defense can go out here, man, and repeat the performance that they put on in Buffalo, man. Let's keep momentum with this defense, man, and let's Lou.
What's the word on JMS? When is he coming back?
Not this week either.
Right.
He ain't practiced all week. His shoulder. I don't know what's good with his shoulder.
What's the word? What's the word on Andrew Thomas?
He ain't coming back no time soon, sir.
He did a walk.
Keeping that under wraps.
He's more.
Nah, he tore himself up, man. I don't know what he did to his hand.
He tore his hamstring.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because the way he fell on that block, he went straight down. And
he looked like Ricky.
Yeah. Exactly what he said when he pulled his hamstring. Ouch.
Nah, he fell flat. That's a fact. Shout out to you, Pat. Good stream, fellas. Pause.
Niggas got pause stress traumatic syndrome. What's up, cuz? Pause. Pause.
Yeah, got to.
What you say a pause for?
Yo, did we ever sign Lyle Collins?
No.
Nah.
Alex
Now
said
that's
word on the
crazy
street
to
is
me.
he failed his physical.
Oh man,
He what?
that's crazy.
He what?
They said word on the street is he failed his physical.
He wasn't quite right. He coming off an ACL.
So
He
he
was
went out there.
pills.
He said he went out there. He tried his third kick step at time. They said, man, I don't think you ready, cuz he like Evan Neal. That look like Evan Neal. Hell yeah.
They hit him with the Cali voice. I don't know, cuz. You might want to go home, cuz.
That look like Evan Neal. Yeah, I'll be back in 4
Pat
weeks.
said,
He said,
they out there.
damn, I do.
They
That's what I
out
look
there
like.
looking at these tackles, man. Like, hey, look at this third kick step.
Yeah,
You the third kick
Look at
step
this.
drills.
Hit him with the Simo cam. Hit him with the Simo cam.
They said, yeah, I passed my physical. Wait. You got one more drill to pass this physical. Hey, come here. You with the clipboard. I want you to look at his feet. And if he don't hit that third step, get him the fuck out of here. All right, Lyle.
Said, we'll be in touch. We'll be in touch.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Dinner ends at 6.
hey, you know it's a wrap when you hear that. We'll be in touch.
Right. Dinner ends at 6. Don't catch yourself something before you get on the plane.
Oh man.
They said Lyle hit that third step and he fell. Oh shit.
No, what they asked him was, do me a favor. Daniel, stand right here. Lyle, protect him. And they said Isaiah Simmons around the corner on his ass. Oh, wait. All right, thanks so much, Danny. Thank you for,
We'll be in touch.
They put Daniel Jones out there. And he said hi, and Daniel Jones did this. No,
it ain't right.
We'll stay in
that's how they test an offensive lineman. Hey, Danny, come here for a minute. Stand at the 20. Lyle, protect them to the 18. Oh shit. It's okay. We cafeteria closes at 6.
He gave that man a lunch waiver and sent him on his way.
Mm-hmm.
The cafeteria closes.
That's a fact. When you hear that shit, that means that's your last meal. You know what it is.
Man. The baked chicken.
Yeah.
Lineman wanted must have third kick step.
You want anything to take with you on the flight? I know Mavis. Mavis should pack you some in the bag. Mavis, one to go. We need one to go.
Lyle Collins made it through the whole workout until they said,
right.
Bring out DJ.
What you want?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he went to what? He went to the Jets right before us too. He went to a couple different tryouts.
And all they did was send him down the hallway.
Yeah.
Right. They might have called. Old buddy from the Jets called like, hey, he ain't right. He ain't right.
Right when he walked out the door, they got on the phone. All right, now, like, well, man, good luck with everything. Listen, don't fuck with him.
Hey, Joe. Yeah, we just had him in here. Yeah, it ain't looking right.
We can't both have a losing record in New York. Shit, you don't want it.
Man, look, Alex crazy. So they gonna give him milk and an apple and a PB&J.
That's crazy.
Y'all crazy. Hey,
pack out back. Here you go.
Jeez.
Yo, Joe, don't fuck with him. I seen that third kick step, cuz. Can't win with him. Can't coach with him.
Can't win with him. Don't want him. Nope, can't do it.
You know what it was? He said 2 words in 3 sentences. All right, Lyle, you have a good one, man. Good luck with everything. You motherfucking worse than Evan. Don't do it.
Hey, you can't run with him. Can't pass with him. Can't kick with him either. Can we put him on field goal? Nah, we can't put him on field goal.
You know what it is, Dash. Coming to you now. Keep the door locked.
Yeah.
He coming. You know how they let you know. They set you up. All right, now, Lyle. He coming to you now.
What was it? They got that same driver. You call the driver like just take him straight to Newark.
Yeah.
Take him straight to Newark.
Hey,
put him on the plane.
I thought I was going to Quest Diagnostics. No.
Nah. We take you to EWR. You going to EWR?
That's a fact.
How did you get my ticket so fast?
We bought that the moment you lined up at the 18.
Oh my gosh!
Moments we asked your ass to stand at the 18, your ticket was purchased right there.
It's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
And get comfortable too.
But nah, once he get right, you know, some team will pick him up. He ain't right. He ain't
That's
right.
what they said. Hey,
But what's going on with him? Did he tear something last year?
Yeah, he tore his ACL. He tore his ACL last year.
Yeah. That motherfucker get right and sign with the 49ers, bro. That's
right. Oh. And they told John Mayer and Joe Shea 2 words. Yo, what's the word? Evan Neal.
That's a fact. Oh, that's a cold. Yo, that's gonna be a cold word to not draft offensive linemen no more.
You know,
with the 96 pick in the draft. Oh, whoa. So we're not taking them? No.
Turn Evan Neal to a verb. Turn him into a verb.
That's a fact.
He Evan Neal him. That's what happened. He Evan Neal.
Right.
So why are we not taking him? Evan Neal. Oh.
That's gonna be a motherfucking quarterback. That's gonna be a quarterback call. Remember how they used to be like, Omaha?
Oh, they must really about to get to their third kick step on this play.
Oh man! So we going to the quick game. Evan Neal.
That's a fact. Evan Neal.
Hot route. Evan Neal.
Evan Neal, scream. Scream. I told they're gonna say that name during the draft. People gonna get worried about the play.
That's when you spike the ball. Evan Neal, spike it.
Yo, I ain't never seen pitches in the NFL. You know how like they hold pitches on the sideline in college? I never saw that before. No, like how they have pictures of like plays
pictures.
Yeah,
okay,
pictures.
Yeah.
Like,
yo,
I've never seen that before. Yo, did y'all know they did that against Buffalo?
Yeah, it was like the 4 faces, right? It was 4.
Yeah,
four
they
faces,
had the
right?
4 defensive players on a picture card, bro, holding it up. I'm like,
that's dead because it was so damn loud in there. It was so loud.
That's crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like that before. I seen Carl Banks at the bottom with his helmet off and shit. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
It's crazy. You don't know what that means.
Yo, I know what it don't mean. Evan Neal.
Yeah. You ain't putting Carl Banks' face nowhere near Evan Neal.
Right. We ignorant, bro. How you turn somebody's name into a code word?
Evan Neal.
That nigga said, Evan Neal. Hey, scream. No, he ain't get to his third kick.
That's hilarious.
Yo.
Hey, you really want to draft this guy? No, why not? Evan Neal. Oh.
Okay. Hey, say less.
Right. Yeah, say less.
Don't let it be on the left side. Eric Flowers.
Right. Oh my God.
I tell you what, depending on what's happening, I don't know who's gonna be worse.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now.
At least Eric Flowers was a decent guard.
If he don't pan out as a guard, it's gonna be him. At least Evan Neal went on to make $60 million after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad, bro.
Jeez.
It's bad. But man, y'all dudes crazy. We'll be here all night cracking jokes, cause I wish everybody could come out there to the block party. You talking about some jokes, and I got jokes for everybody. But we will say this: if you want to be a player in the NFL, don't be an Evan Neal. Welcome to the gulag, y'all. Y'all have a good night, man.
Looks like we got another one! On the ground! This is the gulag. In here, you fight to win back your life. Gates!